But is he wilding? Like
he got away with it, but he didn't get away with it.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
nah, man, you already know, man.
It's just the storyline.
And I think I feel you, bro. I mean, it's like I said, it's a growing thing. I feel like it's learning pains with learning pains with AEW, but I still feel like they are coming out on the better side of things. Coming out the second half of this year, I feel like they're coming out on the right side. But yeah, man, what's going on, everybody? Man, it's your boy Ari Starks and Smarks, episode 10.
We won't see that man wrestle.
But nah, man. Got my boy Frass up here. You already know it's
good.
Right now so far, man, with this wrestling talk right now, man. We just got full gear on Sunday. I know we got Monday Night Raw tonight, but it's AEW talk right now, man. I mean, we kind of gave the precursor on your show last time, but let's finish where we were at last time. We were going in from from the pre-show card.
Yeah, to the main
card. Like I said, shout out Danhausen for his return. Well, his return, but just showing a more serious side to Danhausen, cooking food in that ring. I can't wait to see them follow up with that on Wednesday. Akiyama and Eddie Kingston had a real good match for the OGs. Like it was like I said, I'm looking at matches more so for who they were made for, you know?
True.
Like I'm not gonna watch a I don't know, fucking I'm not gonna watch Harry Styles. I'm not gonna watch a Harry Styles video and think I'm gonna be like this for the niggas in the barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't
but that's what I'm getting to, Ari. So it's starting to get to the point, and this is me being a fan, not even take away the business side I normally do. The fan side of AEW. Going off of what you're saying, I'm glad you said that because that's how I'm starting to look at AEW. So it's getting to a point with AEW, me being a fan only, you're getting to a point where I want to tune in only when I know I'm going to see my favorites or people, not even my favorites, people I know that are one of those ones in the ring. That's when I'm going to tune in. AEW is literally forcing me as a fan. Oh, I'm only tuning in when I know I'm going to get fire matches because ain't no storyline in it. Once again, the storyline I booked, not even to talk high praise, but I still have the vision. And that's why I say I've been giving Christian credit. But the one storyline I booked is one of my favorite storylines. And I always say, to me, that's the complete package story. The storyline I was vested in and favored for, thumbs up. Because even if I wasn't, people in the group chat, they wasn't a fan of how it started. But sometimes that's good because the end game and what y'all did in between, to me, that's a complete written story. I know it's kind of hard because Christian with the injury, so good.
Yeah, now you gotta give credit more.
Yeah, so I give credit where credit due.
That's more so like them making it still an interesting feud during the injury.
100%. That's all I am. The storyline just bothering me, though.
But yeah, man, I think they're definitely what is this? High quality. Oh, I gotta figure that out. But yeah, I think, like I said, going into the joint, like I said, Akiyama, that was, like I said, for the OGs, for the fans who love the DDT pro wrestling, and like it's all of those things combined. I feel like with them knowing what their fans like and what they want to be, and going into their future of AEW, they're finding ways to meet the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not to the point where it's like, oh, we know our fans love DDT so much, we're going to put this card on the main show. No. We're going to put you on the 0 hour, but we're going to give you the main event because we respect you. You know? So I look at it more so as that. But like I said, shout out to everybody that participated on a 0 hour show. It was solid. But especially, you know what I'm saying, for me, just keeping myself entertained going into the show, it was definitely still entertaining. But the main show, we started with Jungle Boy versus Luchasaurus Cage match. Shout out to Jungle Boy, giving a lot of odes to HBK in his 97 Bad Blood match with Undertaker. You can see a lot of little similarities.
I give you credit. And y'all know I ain't with the wrestling fan. I give y'all credit. I didn't see that. It was you
I didn't see
told
it
me
either.
that. I didn't see it at
That was a
first.
good catch.
Yeah,
Because I
didn't see
mean,
it.
given like the size of both guys and like the energy of the match given, and then the the title of what the actual match they were giving homage to, Bad Blood. This cage match had a lot of bad blood in it, to the point where the first couple minutes was leaking. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of that in there. Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, like you said, with Christian at the helm of this, have been creating a great story. Obviously, the meat and potatoes of it is Christian versus Jungle Boy at a later date, because obviously they didn't wrestle at All Out. But
yeah,
that, you know what I'm saying, happens. I feel like this match was the latest chapter until we get to that next. So we get to
you do? So now, and
I feel like we just been reading.
Sometimes I want to give my opinion, but it's like, once again, I said this on my pod and on other platforms, bro. We don't. I'm sorry, I'm one of them wrestling fans now. We are older. So we need other stuff to catch our eyes. All right. You don't give us puppies and all of that. That used to be the extra stuff in wrestling. We'd be like, oh, okay. So you know what's the extra stuff in wrestling for us, especially we review it? Who booked the match? Who's your writer?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's for the like the.
So when we do that, like, and shout out.
We want to know who said it.
Jamie Noble on his return. I make sure when the women match happened, I literally put it on Jamie Noble, and then it's in a good way because he.
Oh no, we got don't do that to Brother Tyson.
I thought Jamie Noble did the
Tyson Kidd. Tyson Kidd is usually the guy. Usually the guy.
Honestly, hold on, Ari. Right now, what we're talking about, still perfect example. What I'm trying to say. You're right. Perfect example. Right. You know how we discussed it. You can make your argument. I can make argument. We can back it up. Because you're right, Tyson Kidd. The only reason I pulled out Jamie Noble because I know he has some recent joint. He booked that fire ladder match with Bailey and Belair.
Yeah.
You know how we can say that? You see how we can break it down. Now, if that match was trash, I could have been like, not only the performers, but I could have been like, all right, the producer need to work on things. You see how I could do that?
Yeah.
These matches, Tony.
What I will say though, and shout out to Max Caster, just give a note that like everything don't need to be brought out to the media or brought out to the fans all the time. Like,
that's a good
we have a luxury of getting that peek behind the curtain. Shout out to the Sean Ross Sapps of the world, the Not Sams of the world.
But I will even then,
the great journalists,
the OGs that was in our position, they knew. Like, shout out, I'm saying Tony, low-key, let's throwing shots, bro. You trying to be Vince. Back then, who we attacked, we knew. Vince, Pat Patterson. You know who they attacked. Vince, Pat Patterson. Vince was on,
but that's the thing. Slowly but surely, we started to find
right now. Exactly, but that was later on. No, Ari, even Vince and Pat said it. That's how booking went.
Right.
Like,
we know Tony's the head booker. We know Tony. We know Tony Khan is the head booker. We know Tony Schiavone helps in places. We know like anybody that's a producer and or like trainer to an extent, I feel has some like input on stories, or more so, like I said on your joint, like, yo, I got an idea for y'all. Y'all join. Let me run this by you real quick. And they'd be like, we might be good on that one. We already kind of got something to thank you. Or they'd be like, yo, I'll rock with it. Come in, let's collab type shit. Or yo, thank you for the story. We're gonna take that and go. I think it's either the three, because like I think it's more so where it's like that creative freedom, where it's like we have the choices of the stories we want to make, but we gotta pass them by Tony.
And I agree, Ari. That's how it should be, but I don't think it's like that because the way shit.
But I tell you, Tony needs those consultants. Remember, whereas like it's like the movies. Like for example, the movie Soul, that was on the Disney movie, right?
Yep, that was a good movie.
If I'm not mistaken, the creators, the screenplay writers were white. They just needed black consultants
to make sure they wasn't like
get the feeling right. make
So
sure they
so
not
most
doing
like
anything
your
wrong.
puns don't look racist because sometimes you're not doing it on purpose, but it might come off. So you got them black counsel like, oh whoa. I see what you're doing, but switch this around so it don't sound like this.
Yeah.
Like
Oh
that's
no,
what
he would
Tony
never walk
did.
like that. They actually walk like this. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
exactly. Like
It's
exactly.
crazy, bro.
I don't
Just
know.
looking at
And
the
that's one of my biggest thing. I realized because shout out to y'all in the chat. Like I said, one thing with me, I will say when I'm wrong because the star thing, maybe I was just targeting the wrong thing because they are actually slowly building up stars. It's just the storyline. It's just the stars you're building them, but I just feel
we
like
can't say that. I
they're
feel like we
in
really can't
they're
say
in the
anymore when a
story.
homegrown
Not
AEW talent is champion now.
that don't
On
okay.
three
I got
levels.
it. Maybe
On 4
it's just
levels,
more
actually.
for me than just it's like Joe. It's like Joe. I'm not saying he was completely right, but I'm just taking what he said. When he said just because everybody on TV don't mean they getting a push. That part I do agree with.
That is
I'm
true.
not saying I agree
That's
with
not
how
the
y'all was
exact
arguing. I'm
context.
not saying that. I'm
Yeah,
just
it
taking
wasn't.
that
That
little
wasn't the
part.
context I was saying.
Yeah, I'm just taking that little part. Exactly. Yeah, that's why I said I'm taking that little part. Everybody on TV. So me personally, I'm one of those people. Everybody that got a championship gold, you not over.
But we got to look at
You're not over.
Read the room though. Orange Cassidy, All Atlantic champion. He's been putting on since he got the title.
I hate it. But that might be the fan side.
And then you got the Acclaim, best homegrown tag team.
Now, see to me the Acclaim, even
can't deny it.
Orange Cassidy. The title part,
I still give you
the title part. I'm not
posted in the group. The list I posted in the chat earlier.
No, I saw that. I even said to y'all, you're right, and I somewhat still disagree. Like Orange Cassidy over, yes, but not because of the title. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't have to be because of the title.
No, and that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah,
though. But
the man saying the title, not the title.
Not saying you, but there's other people throwing at me. Oh, all of them got titles. Yes, the people they got titles. Yeah, perfect example. They did work.
What's the most famous quote, Frass? The man makes the title. The title doesn't make the man.
Not for everybody though.
That's not for everybody. That's why the people who have the titles
and that shows me, and like you saying that, Ari, honestly, Ari, thank you for saying that, because that right there shows me if they're or not over. I wouldn't say over.
No, you're right. They gotta be over to get the titles.
Yeah, you gotta be over, but that's not
Darby wasn't touching that TNT title unless the people were craving to see him on TV.
Yo, I guess that over is the world, but that's what I'm saying. Like, these people can have a title, and respectfully, overall to the masses, to me, I think she's gonna get there though. That's why I'm not canceling her build up. I just don't think the Jamie Hayter thing to overall to the whole
I agree with you on that one.
is there. Us personally, the hardcore and the hardcore fans,
the fans, the people there in the AEW world, they fucking with Jamie. They fucking with Shorty. But let's keep it tall.
Just not built.
It's not for the reason.
I think this is going to do
storyline path.
I think this is going to do it. The one we saw on the whole her. Now I'm not just saying it because Britt Baker my girl, but I'm in a way I am saying because Britt Baker my girl.
I know what you're talking about.
Because when you talk about pushing over or helping that push. Now this is the push part Joe was talking about.
Hold on.
Let me help amplify Joe.
Make that take though, because I want to go through these
yeah.
I'll break that down because I knew we were about to go into that joint, so I want to hold that.
No, go ahead.
But let's go back to we was at Jungle Boy.
Fire storyline. Like I said, completed storyline for me. I think what they should do later on, spin the block, because Christian is that good. Let Jungle Boy cook because Christian is still high up there. Like, to me, Christian put enough work where he's like a high mid-card. Or I even said that Christian in AEW is that Dolph Ziggler.
Can I be honest with you? I think personally they need to continue, like I said, get Jungle Boy more action, more big wins, but notable wins. Like, he should be in matches with Garcia. He should be in matches with Lee. He should be in matches with Yuta. He should be in matches with Darby. He should be in matches with so on and so forth.
All of that. Beat the pillars.
Niggas.
Beat the pillars.
The lower to the mid card. And then you get to the higher mid. Once you get to where the Wardlows and the Orange Cat, where you're like, all right, you got enough wins where it's like, you should be challenging for one of these titles type energy.
This
You know
is
what I'm
one
saying? And me personally, I think
storyline.
he should start with the All Atlantic. The All Atlantic title is their intercontinental title. That is their workhorse title.
And I think, and that would be even fire. Christian coming back challenging for that, and
And you know
him
what I'm saying?
beating
Like,
Christian while he holding the title.
and
Because
mind
this
you,
getting
Christian is already a champion in the AEW TNA world. You know what I'm saying? He just recently won it like 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So him, Jungle Boy, getting himself up to where he's a champion, it makes it seem like, okay, now him and Christian are on somewhat of a level playing field.
And this is what I was saying on the pod with y'all yesterday. Perfect example. It's like, and yeah, I had to reword it because what you showed me of the people that's over doing good, younger talent. Because I go through the list, and I'm saying overall, I agree. Like I had to rewrite it. Like maybe it is the story and the booking, and what I was saying to Joe when I was going off, and you showed me that they building the talent. It's the stories for I'm still sticking with that. It's the stories of how y'all
It's
building
the
the
stories
talent.
with
No
Frass.
ending.
You gotta remember,
There's no crazy climax or nothing. And the reason why
you gotta
I say
remember,
that,
bro, these injuries are fucking them up immensely. Most of these stories were supposed to end at All Out.
as much as I want, and I give them credit for fixing,
only a couple of them were supposed to drag over.
At the same time, some of that is their fault, and not saying their fault like the rest.
No, I agree. I mean, yeah, training,
but
and
you
all
know
that
what
stuff.
I mean. Adam Cole. All right, that's all I'm gonna say.
But then again, it's multiple times wrestlers wrestle with injuries and kind of like just mask them because of, you know what I'm saying?
Ari, you're right, but that is once we've been saying every time we talk about storylines, booking, all this, that is fucking Tony Khan's job to tell no, Cole, you can't wrestle, Cole. You damn near already had a concussion walking in the match.
But it's the thing, who's to say that he's not saying that? And when these guys are put up to the sideline and
he's the owner.
Frass, listen. What I'm saying is when these guys are coming to him like, yo, I'm a little banged up, whoop-de-whoop, but I feel like I can still go. And he's probably like, yo, this is like your third time telling me that this month. You need to go get whatever it is checked out. Sit the storyline down. We'll figure some shit out to make it, you know what I'm saying, work in the meantime, but just go get your shit straight. I feel like that's where it's at. Now, are they cleaning up the matches or cleaning up the feuds enough or making it, you know what I'm saying, entertaining enough to kind of keep going over or make it at least follow, like I can follow this path easy enough that it's not as confusing when like the Thunder Rosa shit right now. She's injured. Tony Storm was supposed to take the title at All Out. Now we got Jamie Hayter as the champion.
A new interim, and then
total plan that was not supposed to happen. But
the other thing that people were overlooking, this new interim champion is literally about to go into a new rivalry. It's not.
We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet.
Okay.
Like I said, we only got this first, like wrestling today.
Right. We don't know yet. But
wrestling today, one and done feuds is probably like.
I usually say when when I don't know Tony, I don't even try to guess Tony. It ain't like Triple H and WWE. But when there's certain storylines I know this nigga gonna do, bro, you have I'll be shocked, but I'm 99% sure in my heart that yes, they might her and Tony might fight again, but it's not gonna be for the title. The next big title match does not involve Tony Storm. It does not involve Thunder Rosa. It's literally going to be. Oh no, I think Hayter will fight somebody else before she get to Britt Baker.
Yeah, I think so. Also, what's good, Sue?
I think so. But sometimes Ari, our good booking, that's when I don't know. That perfect example. Low key at this point, when me and you agree with each other, I low key want to say Tony not about to do it. It's too good.
All I know is just in average wrestling booking right now, you have a feud that people are really invested in, like they are invested with Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm. You keep it going for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
At least you can see my face. You invested?
Jamie Hayter and Tony Storm? I've been invested since they've been knocking each other the fuck out.
Oh, shit. I'm damn, bro. I'm not an AEW guy. Yeah, I'm not. I'm just man enough to say it now because no, like what? There was nothing I was nothing interested. Yeah, gave me that dumbass best friend story again. I mean, like wrestling do. I'm not even gonna just blame you. Wrestling do. You gave me a best friend story because they was working for other shows and she got a bigger back, and they ain't even really ride off of that.
Because they didn't.
Jamie Hayter should have been hitting Tony Storm with haymakers. I should have been hearing, "Why are you in my house?"
Bro, they just wanted a reason to get Jamie Hayter in a big stage match, bro.
Once
and
again,
they got it.
I'm saying this on your pod.
They got it.
We're gonna keep doing this, and I'm supposed to be okay with this.
It's not that we keep doing it, but
Jared, you won.
That's Frass. We won. We won a new stars push. Bro. Jamie Hayter is a new star being pushed versus a credible wrestler.
I hear that, but the one thing about me, Ari, Frost has kept the same energy. For more things than even over pushing, I have begged for storylines. Joe even know that. When Joe was the original co-host of my pod, I have screamed that to him. The storylines, the build-up, even if y'all talk about injuries, yes, I give them credit with injuries. Yes, they went through a lot. I ain't gonna hold you. That was nasty. Like that was nasty. They don't have the talent back up to kind of replace. I talked about that, but that's fine. That is nasty, but still, no, they don't.
May I say something?
May I say something? Story?
I was watching.
That's it. So what the fuck I'm doing is watching wrestling matches.
There's nothing wrong with that, Frass.
For you, that's what I said. For me, I like all right. I want stories to my in ring. I like that. I don't like just watching wrestling matches all the time, Ari. That's the difference. For AEW. To me, like I said, I can't speak for y'all.
No. Hold this up. I got what you're saying. I just want to see because Sue wanted to rebuttal off. He wanted to rebuttal off what you're saying. I wanted to see what he was saying. Then you can continue what you're going.
Go ahead. My fault.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. That's why I said my bad. So go ahead.
They don't they got talent for days. Like I was watching Full Gear. They really do. And not no big name talent, but they got talent that can fill in spots though. They got talent
that they can make into a big name if they know how to.
I'm liking where you going with this.
But they don't do shit with them because we said this before on both podcasts. That's just that somebody come just in and they just
look at it.
Well, hold on, can we? All right. Hold on. Before we start delivering, like diving deep into the theory, can you name some of the wrestlers, the up and coming, well, not up and coming, but the homegrown stars, the guys that started on AEW? We don't got to talk about the WWE guys, even though some guys are really getting their name on AEW more than they're getting it on WWE. That's another discussion, but. For the guys that you've seen that you've seen first on AEW. So who? All right, just pretty much, Sue, in a nutshell, name who you feel is being underutilized. Just give me like 3 or 4 names at least.
I can't answer it because I agree with you, Sue, but mine's slightly different.
Because the reason why I asked, because like I said, the list that I dropped,
I feel like
those are the projects they're working on. The side projects, we'll get to it once we're done with these projects. You know what I'm saying? And they're working with like 7, 8 motherfuckers right now.
I don't like it. Like none of them have.
Like, I remember Hangman Page was year 1.
I'm bad with
Darby was part of year 2. Darby was part of year 1/year 2. You had MJF still there, like part of that build up too. You had Britt Baker in the build up during those first couple years. You had Jungle Boy also being built up. I remember Jungle Boy had matches with Jericho. He had matches with Kenny Omega in the same year. Like and took him to the, you know what I'm saying, did his thing.
Yeah.
All that to say is, though that was the first project. Then you get coming in Daniel Garcia. Then you get coming in Wheeler Yuta. Bro, whether they stopped it or not, they promoted him, and they're like, okay, this is someone that you should be looking out for in the future. They pretty much did NXT.
You might forget what we did with him to build him up and push him.
How can you forget a match with? How can you forget a match with
Daniel Garcia is back to being the Daniel Garcia.
Bro, I feel you for him. Bro,
that's what I'm talking about.
I feel
that's
you.
important, though.
Listen, though.
That's a failure of a push.
Listen, no, it's not, bro. Once again, you gotta balance out. They only have 2 hours altogether, 3 hours of like national syndicated TV. And for once again, you gotta put them butts in seats. While we got the main niggas that y'all coming to see, I'ma sneak in this new nigga right here for y'all to try to check out. And I'm gonna put him with one of them niggas. Garcia versus Danielson. Garcia versus Jerry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what you're saying. It's like while they're doing, like, why we feel like they're slipping into niggas that they want to push. And they're like, okay, y'all seen him? All right, he did. All right. Now it's up to that nigga to start to continue to what they started. We got to put some emphasis on the wrestlers too.
I always say that. I always say that.
That was it.
I shitted. Oh no, go ahead.
I wanted to say I was watching the whole time when y'all started the show. I was watching on Get Your Bars Off Facebook page. Go follow, like, and subscribe.
That's great work right there.
But they have 3 hours of TV.
Yeah,
and they got about 3 hours. I'll never watch Elevation or Dark a day.
We're not gonna count. We're not counting that.
I think they got like 2 hours of that, but they don't make it. I'm saying that to the point they don't make it so people can watch it. They may have matches that happen scroll down on the screen on Dynamite, but they don't make me want to watch it at all. Like, I don't want to see Athena versus
with no type of background, no type of background.
It's like main event, bro. Like, it's like main event.
It is. No, you're exactly right. That's exactly what it is. It's labeled dark. Is dark matches technically compared to the dark matches we know of WWE?
I'm not gonna count the dark matches.
You know what I'm saying? But like the dark matches we know of WWE, where it'd be like superstars versus superstars just having fun. Technically, that's still what dark is, but it's just all the niggas that they're not really utilizing. They're like, okay, this is your time to learn. It's like NXT main event and all that shit mixed together.
Facts. It really is. Like, I get that.
We're not holding your hand. Like, this is your time to make or break y'all shit. For the people that's here watching, y'all get them fans here now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but Tony, you a big platform now. Is that a problem too?
I don't think
that's Tony. Is Tony or is the company? All right, let me just say this.
You gotta think things
is
like
AEW is their mindset? I know you started off, which makes sense, but you started off with internet fans. But bro, y'all are big leagues. That internet fan era is done.
But let's keep it tall. The people that want to see them ones, are they going to YouTube to watch wrestling? We do because we're like super diehard fans. A Moxley fan ain't going to YouTube. A Moxley fan is not going to YouTube.
That's another point I always made.
Unless they do promote Dark and Elevation. They promote it, and they promote the matches that's going to be on there. Now, if you see that Moxley or Cody when he was on there, it was going to be on there, you tuning in. You're tuning in. But let's be honest, these guys are putting in so much work on the main stage that I got time for this shit over here.
I'm not mad at that. Like I said, anything with the dark and shit.
So it's up for them niggas that's on there to be putting the fuck on. It's the same. That's like us like saying like, yo, why are they doing level up for WWE? Them other motherfuckers that ain't doing shit in NXT need some time to still get their shit going too. They gotta get their shit somewhere. They gotta practice and learn how to work on cameras at some point in some time.
I don't even think it's more so about them learning at this point. They don't make it interesting to watch. That's the whole thing. Like, NXT was on.
I kind of agree with Sue. Ari was spitting. You speaking. Hey, Ari, you're 100% right, but I'm not gonna lie.
And I feel you. We can't
many fucking stars they're having. You only have like them 2 shows, and then they try to hype it. First of
like you just said,
there's a lot of AEW.
They got Athena. They have Athena. Athena is on Dark, but we get mad that she goes to Dark. But at the same time, we saying that they need stars over there. So we got to pick or choose what Dark needs for them to be.
There's certain stars that can't go over there for a little while. They don't have to stay down there. I like the cycle. Correct. I like the cycle of things because that's not NXT, bro.
Like, look, if he's about to have
it is to y'all, I need y'all to know, Tony or AEW.
In fact, I'm gonna take the NXT thing out of it.
Dark shit. I'm
gonna take NXT out of it because Level Up is more of a better comparison. Level Up is like,
but Ari, the only reason why 100% right. You're 100% right. But me personally, I don't think they look at it as Level Up. I think that's trying to be their NXT. And I'm being real.
I don't think so. Only reason
not third brand status.
No, I know
Ring of Honor is that. Ring of Honor is that.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean exactly. Because when you say like, all right, let's say trying to think of a newer star. Lee Johnson. Let's use Lee Johnson for example. He's a new star, but do they put him on Dark? Not really, because they don't want to like. I feel like they trying to keep him like they want to utilize him, but it's like the people that were working on that project are gone. Cody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then QT doesn't have enough pull to be like, all right, yeah, we fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? We only fuck with that shit. The shit they fuck with was like, all right, we'll put that shit on the pre-show shit. You know what I'm saying? And Lee Johnson doesn't need to be in a space like they need to be with a space where people can have good pull that got good, you know what I'm saying, reps that can be able to get him in the right spaces. You know what I'm saying? Look at Sammy, look at Garcia, even look at Lee Moriarty. You know what I'm saying? Yuta. These niggas are surrounded by.
I'm sorry, Ari. I did not like using Sammy as an example. That nigga has pull like nobody else.
It's true though. It's true. Once he got with Jericho, you couldn't say shit.
No, I'm joking.
You're saying Jungle Boy too.
All I'm saying is we talk about pull. That man, we don't know. He got something on.
Let's get off of this real quick. Let's actually get back into the card though, man. So like I said, shout out to Jungle Boy. Shout out to
Six-man tag match.
Six-man tag match. Match of the night for me and Frass.
Fire.
Honestly, come to the news. First match of a 7 series.
My god!
It is. They saying the second match.
I saw the weeks. He already posted the weeks. You're nasty, yo.
Yeah, they say Wednesday is the second match.
You and your boy.
So y'all want to know.
Tony. Oh, I'm sorry, AEW. I see what you did, yo. You're not slick. So that was not in the original plans. We was not about to have a best of 7. Yo, they would have been announced that, or they would have slightly announced that after. Bro, they had the dates.
Nah, that's not true. Think about it. Cesaro and Sheamus, they had their one off, and they just kept fighting after that. And they was like, no, y'all niggas need to have a best of 7 then. You know what I'm saying? That already happened.
They lost, and they say, you know what? Best of 7.
Because y'all cheating. Listening to the white man got y'all out here cheating.
I ain't gonna hold you. The Tony Khan sometimes is hard.
Namor don't like how y'all acting, Phoenix and Penta. Namor don't like it.
Sometimes Tony or AEW. Y'all be cheating.
Khan, he ain't liking what y'all doing.
See, shit like this, you don't need a storyline. See, that's why, like Sue was saying, y'all
see what I'm saying though?
But when that's why I said
that's the thing. AEW got
fine with that, but you can't fucking do that for every damn single match.
Spoiled off of that. They got spoiled off of that energy because of niggas like Kenny, because of niggas like Pac, because of niggas like
I was about to say because
that energy. That's what built. That's what the foundation.
You know, I was a victim of that energy. I am willing to admit it. Remember, Minoru Suzuki versus Bryan Danielson. I was a mark. I am not afraid of nobody. You gotta fight me, my.
I feel like we're short.
I was a mark when Bryan Danielson.
What the Elite has done though in the realm of their reign in this era, they have brought us some good stories though. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said,
Bullet Club is fine.
That's why I believe. And I hate saying that. I don't want, but I mean, y'all did that to Vince, so I'm gonna do that. Not saying you, Ari, but y'all did that to Vince.
Like you had the Bucks in New Japan going on some they was out there acting like they was the Bulls when they was going for six. They was getting 6 championships. They was like going against them versus fucking what's their names, bruh? I can't think of it right now. But it has some great feuds over there and some great.
They definitely do. There's definitely good storylines.
This match right here, like you said, it's so much history between these 6 guys. it didn't need.
Sometimes it's cheating.
You know
That's what I said. Sometimes
already
they're
embedded rivalry from Pac and Kenny from AEW's history, the Lucha Bros and the Bucks. It's so much history there that you didn't need. All you need to do is put them two.
And that's why. And that's the thing where I would say, help Tony. I'm not mad at Tony. Use what you got. That's why sometimes Tony could cheat. Because, like you said, the way they operate, not like WWE. Oh no, that didn't happen. This is WWE. What they did in the Indies never happened. That's kind of the blessing of Tony allowing their background and their history. Yes. So when that do happen, sometimes it's not random because oh no, I remember.
But Frass, the blessing of this is all AEW history in here.
Yep. Yeah,
this is all AEW history.
This one 100%.
Go ahead,
I'm just using an example sometimes. But
you're right. You're completely right.
No, but this one, no, you're right. You're 100%. The whole Death Triangle and Elite, everything is all AEW.
I just want to
say the Young Bucks and Lucha Bros didn't fight like that outside of AEW.
They ain't never fight until AEW.
Never fight. I was about to say because I'm more of a Lucha Bros. Actually, I like Young Bucks too. Let me stop doing that. I'm only saying that because are here.
I just want to say Tony Khan doing this best of 7 series is proving that he does not have anything for anybody at this
I think he cheating.
I don't think so.
I think he cheating. I don't think
personally. Me and Frass has actually been clamoring for a best of 7 series to be brought back to wrestling.
I have, and like I'm not gonna lie. Out of
so
are you really? Sue, I've been attacking him this whole pod. But Sue, come on. So,
like it's on record. We literally been asking.
I'm talking to you man to man. Sue, are you any way, shape, or form upset that you're going to see a best of 7 series that involves Pentagon Jr., Ray Phoenix, Pac versus? First of all, that has a matchup. Let me. More why you shouldn't be mad. We're going to see multiple series matches of Ray Phoenix and Nick Jackson in the ring at the same damn time. First of all, that's the biggest.
You get multiple. You get 7 times of Kenny versus Penta, 7 times of Kenny versus Pac, 7 times of Kenny versus Ray, 7 times of Ray versus fucking Matt. All those combinations.
Man.
All of those combinations.
Respectfully, there's no
combination
for Matt Jackson. But the tag team, I'm going to say that.
Let him get his like suplexes off and, let him do his thing.
He did, I feel like
let him get his elbow off. And
when we was watching, I remember I threw that job like, oh, don't be matching Pentagon with Matt. And I remember Matt was wilding that Matt.
I ain't going to say, Matt been turning up over these past years. He has the more old school style wrestling style. That's the thing.
No. Too old school. The one thing that started pushing me away from Matt Jackson, and I'm glad I heard it in the chat, bro, your back don't hurt, bro.
As long as that nigga been out, that nigga better have all the acupuncture.
I'm sorry, yo.
Come on, son.
You got to a point, Matt, because some of you, I know a lot.
I know y'all got some money now.
Hardcore wrestling fans, like WWE fans, sometimes they don't like y'all matches because they say it's too choreographic. I'm not one of them fans. Matt, not even y'all choreographic moves take me out of your match.
Right.
You selling your back, bro, used to make me so mad.
And you didn't have to do this.
You make it look fake, like fake. Like fake.
Yo, can we talk about I know you hate it, but them entrances, bro. They didn't even put the entrance on they put the entrance on the AEW page, bro. Like,
of course they will. They got a best.
I'm lying. That was being an elite. That's what it was. But yeah, man, the entrance. Don't you cry no more. That joint was lit.
Yeah,
that joint was lit.
They're gonna sell that.
I was like, let's go.
They are. I ain't gonna hold you. As much,
the GOAT is back.
It's one of those that I wasn't a fan for. I ain't gonna lie. I shouldn't say I wasn't a fan for. I guess I got caught up because
interest is fire too. I mean,
I'm sticking with the league. I'm giving them praise because I know I was talking junk. It's just that I'm one of the fans. I missed the super kick party. I missed the elite. Like I was from that era. Maybe I caught up.
This is a one-off. You know they got to do a little one-off joints here and there. Remember they did the Street Fighter joint, then they did this one.
We'll see. I ain't gonna lie, Ari. I low-key got a feeling that's their shit.
Nah, I don't think this is. I think they
bro,
go back.
That's Kenny Wave, bro.
Nah. Now this
Kenny,
was just
that
a one.
is Kenny.
You gotta think about it. It's
right?
everything always means something with these niggas, bro.
No,
Don't you cry no more? Don't you cry no more? Just cause like it was
okay,
really. Come on, it's some
cocky.
cocky shit, bro. Like
I do
don't
give them
you
credit.
cry no more?
They're
Don't
very good at
worry.
subs.
Don't worry, y'all. We back. Don't you cry no more.
Okay, I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Like
knowing
that's
Kenny, I could see.
Kenny is
I'm not
petty.
gonna hold you. The
Kenny
only
petty.
reason why, and this might be a little biased, this is my fan side speaking. I was completely okay with the theme because fuck effing Don Callis, bro. Like it just fits him. Because like
Don
you said
Callis
it,
was back.
you said it. I think you said it, Ari. It looked like Don Callis picked the theme song.
Yeah, no. That was Joe. He was like, "Who played Don Callis playlist or something like that?"
Yo, for real, it did. But it was in a
Let's
good way for me.
go.
It was in a good
I love
way
this
for
type
me.
of music.
It was.
Play me some more yacht rock.
Facts.
But nah, bro. But nah, man. Like I said, great match, man.
Fire, man.
Just the energy between Pac and Kenny throughout the. Like you said, you've seen a lot of their chemistry from a lot of past matches play out through these joints, man. Like so many great spots between each other, man. It's so many to say, man. That it's just.
Bro, Nick Jackson, bro. Nick, yo, and shout out to Ray Phoenix. Usually you MVP. But to me, Nick Jackson
bugged out.
Yo, bro.
Bugged out. As usual, I told you, Nick is not all there. Nick is not all there.
Like, what is wrong with
really, that boy is crazy.
That's why I said this, best of 7.
He's a
with Ray Phoenix and Nick Jackson. And that's one thing I do always liked about Nick Jackson. That's why I always like why he's my favorite, not just because I see him as the Jeff Hardy of the group, is because he do that shit and literally as much
he make it look so easy.
Not even the easy, bro. He's somebody that switches it up.
True.
I think people overlook that because it's so flippy, floppy. Bro, when I get hyped for Ray Phoenix and Nick Jackson,
all they gotta do is go back to that match.
You put them in the flippy, floppy category, which me being a wrestler, I see what y'all talking about. Those two, if you go back and watch their flippy, floppy matches, they literally don't do the same thing. The only thing Nick Jackson do the same is when he steps on the rope and flip out. That's literally the only thing I be seeing him do the same.
Yo, I just remember they did wrestle each other before. The Lucha Bros and the Bucks. Yeah. It was the 6-man match. It was the Lucha Bros, and actually it was like an 8-man. I think it was like Lucha Bros, Evan Bourne, and Ricochet. Oh no, I'm lying. It was Lucha Bros and somebody else. Versus
I was about to say
it was Lucha Bros and somebody else versus the Bucks and Adam Cole, I believe, and PWG. Reason why, because it was the first.
All my favorites, and I never seen this match.
I'm gonna look it up. I'll find it for you. But I remember specifically because it was the first time I seen them do the spot where Ray Phoenix stands on Pentagon's shoulders and does a move off of him.
Yeah.
That was the first time I seen that shit, and I was like fucking ecstatic. Like, yo, are you kidding me? You know, PWG, you can get crazy shit like that off. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they did wrestle each other. So they do got wow. I forgot PWG, man. That's
crazy. Yo, PWG got gems.
Yeah, I'm gonna find that joint for you though. But
all the wrestlers you never thought cross path, they cross.
Yeah, man, they definitely great match, man. But yeah, let's talk about the ending, man. Finally Ray Phoenix succumbs to the dark side of he becomes a bastard. Yo, the nicest guy in Death Triangle finally goes to the dark side.
Yo, can I say this? Or we in kayfabe mode now? I'm not even gonna do the Pentagon Spaz thing. I'm not even gonna do we won, we smoked y'all. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing 1-0. All right, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I know I said it, but I'm not doing that. Hold on, we passed that.
My man was about to put you down for the count.
In kayfabe mode, we're in kayfabe back right now. I think me and you talked about this before. Kenny deserves it.
Oh, what the fuck?
He deserves it. Nah. I watched that match 3 times now. And if you haven't, if you just watch it twice, I'm sorry, that match was fire. If you only watched it twice, if you just watch it back one more time, the second time, watch Ray Phoenix and tell me how many big moves Ray Phoenix took from the elite out of everybody.
Oh,
Over
son,
Vincent. And then hold on, y'all. Hold on, respectfully, I'm talking to
I
your
ain't gonna
audience,
lie.
all right?
Kenny
I'm talking to
gave
the
Ray
Smarks,
Phoenix.
Ari. I'm not talking to Starks. All right, Smarks, talk to me for a second, okay? And also, if you want to break it down even more, Kenny Omega was smoking Ray Phoenix. Yo, out of all the two, if you want to make a combination, bro, if you had to tally up who's been hit the most, yeah, that Ray Phoenix was doing that because of Kenny. That was when he left the back. Like he was like, you know,
Bruh,
I should have hit him with a bigger hammer.
I think it was New Year's Bash when Ray Phoenix jumped off the rope trying to do that little spinning joint,
bro.
and he hit him with the knee. Kenny.
I just thought about that.
I'm not even gonna talk about.
I was staying in the match. I ain't even want to talk about the.
I ain't even gonna talk about what happened. I
triggers.
ain't gonna talk about what happened in CMLL. I'm not even gonna talk about that. He got
V trigger, bro.
Good Lord,
bro. Anyway, yo,
thank
you, Ray Phoenix. We in kayfabe mode. Thank you, Ray Phoenix.
Like
finally,
when he grabbed the hammer, he probably went to a flashback in his mind of all those V triggers. Losing in Mexico.
Cat's like, no, Pac, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do this, Pac.
He took my title.
He looked up at the ceiling and then he looked down. I was like, oh no, this looked too familiar. Bang!
Not again.
This nigga's nah, hell no. Nah, you goddamn
Pac was sitting outside like, yes.
yes. Like Mr. Burns.
Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, it was nasty, son. It was real nasty work. This was Pac. I'm telling you, son. He was sitting there like, yo, this my Nick Ray really did it? Oh nah, son. Not Ray. Ray? Oh man, but it is what it is, man. It was a great match. Still match of the night for me,
fire.
Man.
Fire. The fact that we can go in like fan mode and professional with it is fire alone. That to me, that show you is a good match.
Yeah. My guys put y'all over, man.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
You know he's supposed to get that return W.
Wow, that was a jab out of nowhere.
I'm trying to tell you, man. My nigga Kenny about to come back like Tom Brady when he got suspended in 2008.
Can we talk before we move on?
You remember my boy got suspended? He came back and won the championship. Anyway, like, stop playing. My boy Kenny about to come back like that. MJF, count your days.
Yeah, I believe that too. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, before we move on, because it still involves the best of 7 series. Did you see the list? I don't. So this is not going to go all 7, is it? Unless
let me see.
Unless the last match. All right, do this for me, Ari, if you can, or I should look it up myself. If you find the list, that date of the 7th match, where is it located? Because if it's not in Canada, if it's not in Canada,
all right.
Or
I got you right now. So match one was Full Gear. Match 2 is going to be in Chicago on Wednesday for Thanksgiving.
I know one of them is Winter is coming.
Match 3 is next week on the following Dynamite.
Okay.
And then match 4 is going to be Winter is coming.
Yep.
Match 5, if necessary, is going to be at Holiday Bash. And then they got match 6 at New Year's Bash if necessary. And then
now what's 7?
7 is in Los Angeles, California.
Oh, it is going 7. God damn it. You see what I asked? What I asked?
In LA in a game 7. Stop playing. My boy's gonna have to put on a Kobe jersey and cook
how easy it is to book a Tony Khan. All I had to do is ask you, no, where that last show at? Where that last show at? Yeah.
Desperation move. Yeah,
the young bucks.
We need viewers.
You know what time it is? We getting them titles back, baby.
Paul over there making moves. We need help.
Getting them back,
Come
baby.
Back, Kenny.
And we're gonna put y'all over at the same time. We're gonna put y'all niggas over at the same time, you know? With them titles coming back home.
So knowing that's happening, do you think this might end up being the end of Death Triangle?
Depends on how this feud goes out.
I low
as
key
go, I think that's something we should put in the air.
once
But I think
again.
that's just to watch as it goes.
I'm being positive, Tony. I see a good storyline. Look at me root for you again when I want to give up on you again. The Jungle Boy, Christian Cage, I believe you delivered. They didn't see it when I saw it. I mean, people could kind of see this happening, so I'm not too shocked. But hopefully you go with it. I'm not going to hold you.
Yeah.
This is, even though, and I'm saying this being a fan of Death Triangle, a super fan of Death Triangle. Like, I'm dope, fire. I want them to stay together for a while, but I see where shit is going. But if this leads to a Pac and Ray Phoenix match, I am not complaining. See, that's what I say. He's cheated. He's cheated. He's cheated.
Oh yeah, shoot! I forgot too. We forgot about too. For Ricky Stark to beat Brian Cage too. He's going to the fight.
Oh, you know, when you talk about him, I like.
Totally
shout out to Ricky Starks because you was somebody I say you was a jobber and I'm a fan. I did not know he was wrestling.
Yeah. Cause remember he got injured. Then they had to push back the Lance Archer match, which pushes back the Brian.
How was that match? I've always been low key a fan of Brian Cage. I like it. Not a Brian Cage. I mean, I'm seeing this turning around because his wife and stuff had to give up.
I'm on a podcast. I'm doing the pod.
Yeah, I knew it was lined up for Ricky to win, but I was happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Brian Cage is getting more TV time. Hopefully, they continue to give him more TV time, and hopefully, like I said, this could lead to some wins in the future. But yeah, Ricky Starks and Ethan Page in the final. You already know that's what we predicted, though. Let's talk about it though. Where was we? Let's go into where was we at the tag? Where was it?
Then we should go into the 3-way ROH championship.
I think the next match was Jade and let's go in order. Jade and Nyla Rose.
I'm glad wifey is here while I say this. She's standing right in front of me, so I don't feel bad. Oh, Ari, them say.
I would say shout out Jade. She had to pull up
she had a Chitara
outfit. Oh,
beautiful. Goddess.
It's Sagittarius.
No, they don't want to hear that on the pod.
Sagittarius season.
Oh God, don't.
Sag season approaching, y'all.
So you a Sag?
Nah, I'm a Taurus, but I was just
I'm a Taurus. I can't stand y'all. Yo, what are you talking? Oh, Joe is a Sagittarius. When is Joe's birthday?
Is it in November, December?
My father's birthday
got to be December.
4th.
Because November almost over. Oh,
tomorrow is the first day of Sag season.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know Joe's birthday. That's all. I know he's a Sagittarius. At least I know that part.
My father's Sag.
I know the damn nigga's sign. That counts. Nah, but well, why Ari's gone, bro? It's soon. See, my thing with AEW is the storylines, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not there. Like when I be telling you from the pay-per-view card, how many good, you know it, Joe said it best. Let me correct myself. There's storylines, but they're not good. How many good storylines from that card did you take away from? Let's not talk about the ending. I'm talking about walking into, because my biggest thing
walking into, what did I care about?
Yeah, like not even Matt. And when you saying this, I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm saying this. When you think about your answer, remember I'm talking about including storylines, not just the matchup, because there's, certain matches on AEW, you see the two names, you're like, oh, I'm watching.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say this. I have not been in tune to wrestling for this past week. Nor have I been in tune to AEW for I don't know how long. All right. I will say this. When I seen it in the messages, I was like, oh shit, let me watch Full Gear. And that's when I tuned in, and I just caught the end of whatever match was before Kenny Omega's.
That was Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus.
Yeah,
that was a good storyline.
Caught the end of that. Yeah. I don't give a fuck about that storyline.
Yeah, that's their and that to
Like
me,
that's
that's their best storyline right now. To me personally, we can ask RC how you feel that way, but when you talk about when I say storyline, I mean they gave me a complete storyline. It started off with Christian and Jungle Boy being teammates. Yeah, all three of them.
Let's get back to the first match.
Oh, you stepped away.
No, we
so
just talking about
we
what
started
I
talking about
said.
like storylines in the pay-per-view.
Oh, my bad.
But like the storylines that I cared about, I really didn't, and it's not to take away from that storyline. It's just I seen that shit a lot in wrestling, so it's like I'd rather see the matches. The matches haven't been disappointed in.
That's the thing that wins
The
for them.
swerving our glory shit. That's the most I've been intrigued in, other than the obvious MJF and
that one's a good
titles.
one. Even though, and I will say, and I have to say this because that wasn't nothing my booking. A lot of people already know. I did not want them to break up. Don't want it to happen.
Well, let's get back to this.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Jade. Let's talk about. I know it was a solid match, and I say solid because Nyla Rose, she can do her thing. She's no scrub. We're watching the progression of Jade. How do we feel about Jade's progression in this match?
I feel like it gave her a chance. I'm gonna go before you, Frass, because I feel like you're gonna have way more to say than I got.
I'm done with her,
and I'm gonna have to pretty much mute my background. But I feel like her progression in the ring showed, and Nyla gave her a challenge. More than any other competitor has that she went up.
Oh my god!
And it's like I like Jade. Now, like before this match, it was like, okay, she getting better. She black. I'm rooting for whoever black. But
I put my fist up.
But like this one made me like, okay, she could be like a mainstay. I see why WWE wanted her as. I see like she definitely somebody they're gonna have to do right by forever if they want to keep her. Like I feel
I am so happy you don't watch AEW like that. Keep spitting your bars.
I feel like her.
Oh my god.
I feel like she should be a mainstay there, and I'm gonna end on that.
All right, Sue. Everything you say, I completely agree with. And for me, who watched this thing, you know what was missing, Sue? A good fucking story. And you know what, Sue? And then me and Ari talked about this. Ari, and this is why, you agree, so I'm not saying you disagree. But this is why I said that what we said, going off of what Sue just said, not fully knowing the story and shit like that. Nyla Rose was supposed to be that, Sue. But because of us who watched AEW, like me and Ari, there was no way we knew she was winning. No way.
Oh, I seen Nyla Rose in the beginning, how she give it up, but
that's what I'm saying, Sue. Nyla
they turned
Rose
her into a monster heel.
But she wasn't. That's what I'm getting at.
That's what Sue. They turned her into.
No, but listen to what I'm saying, Sue.
They did, but they kind of pushed her to the background for all of the smaller women. When she lost to Rio, a lot of her she's kind of got pushed to the side a little bit. They try to push her into the little feuds here and there. They take over some shit, but they wasn't jacking it. They was jacking Thunder Rose and they was jacking Britt Baker. They wasn't fucking with Nyla.
And what I'm saying, Sue, though, off of the match we seen, that match for somebody who watched it like me would have felt so much better if they would have booked Nyla Rose like a monster heel. If they would have booked Nyla Rose like a monster anything.
Like you remember how
they made her a joke. She was trying to be Eddie Guerrero.
Can I give you a good example? You remember how when Brock Lesnar was doing this thing, right? And then he was smoking niggas, but the first nigga that really brought that smoke to him during that time was Taker. Firstly, remember when he went to the Hell in the Cell and shit like that.
That's one of my favorite matches.
He was looking at this nigga Taker yo, what the fuck is good with this old nigga? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying,
but he still brought the fight to Taker also, and they had a great brawl, great brawls in matches, all through SmackDown. And I feel that's the energy I felt Nyla should have brought to Jade in the sense where it's yeah, you knew you big, you tough, but I'm experienced, I'm big, and I'm tougher. You know,
and then the way they could have like that's it. Like I said, for the women, they should have a pull apart. Like it should have been one of those.
And you know, the thing is, friends, we talked about all of it. I think it's said now that I'm just happy we're past it now, because it was just so much mess. It was just so much mess. But what I will say though is that outside of this match, it was very weird in the beginning parts of it. But once it got to the end, that's what I said. We've seen a lot of like I said, we see a lot of the best parts of Jade's, like, you know what I'm saying, the skills that she has is towards those end parts of the match where she, you know what I'm saying, is that last ending stretch where she's getting ready to finish the match and such. And it's the same thing in this joint, but I want to see if kind of like more so like just somebody could be able to like get her. And I'm saying this more so on the other side, like find somebody that could be in the ring with her that can be able to take her to the limit, but also guide her to a great match. You know what I'm
saying? That I'm still, and this is chat insider, we already know. But Nyla Rose, I'm gonna keep saying that because I really believe that Nyla Rose should have been the one. Should have been the one. Even with her loss in history, Nyla Rose is literally, shout out to her for doing that. She put herself in a position. Yes, I lost, did that. But bro, she could have came back, and I'm telling you, I would have believed it. I would have forgot her lost in the Rio if she would have came to Jade serious.
Yeah, but
if she would have came to Jade smoking Jade, and honestly, that would have helped Nyla Rose. You got another major hill again. Nyla Rose doesn't feel like nothing major, bro.
I think at this point, man, I'm not really sold on her. I think she's looked at as a comedian right now, bro.
Yo, this is what I'm saying with Tony, bro. This
hopefully a change does come. I think she kind of needs to separate herself from Vicky because Vicky's not doing anything for her.
If they making her do that, if she was a heel, Vicky low key, not saying she had to go in full Paul Heyman, all this is that, but still that energy could have been there. Vicky's annoying as fuck.
Yeah,
that still works. You got the annoying motherfucker that Jay wants to shut up, but she got to get through this beast together, bro. That's what I'm saying. That was the problem with the story.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what we're getting. We're not getting.
I agree. Exactly. I'm just saying, Vicky.
I'm putting blame on Vicky too, because you got like, what are we doing,
bro? No, I'm blaming Vicky too, but I think
she's trying to make her into a sports entertainer instead of a fucking monster.
That's all I'm saying. Like, and when I'm pointing the blame not on Nyla but Vicky, both characteristics should have helped Nyla Rose. Felt like damn near Brock Lesnar, bro.
You think Brent coming out with the Eddie shit? Like, come on, son. Like, you haven't been acting like a baby face this whole feud, and you think coming out with some Eddie tribute type thing is going to make you look like a baby face?
What? And then
that's so corny. I personally think that was really corny. Like, and I didn't really think about that till now, bro. Like, I thought that was really corny.
I said that.
No, because I didn't even think about. Remember, she hasn't really been moving like stealing the title. Like, that's.
And thank you, Ari. Now y'all see what I'm talking about when I was pissed about the Eddie thing. Because low-key, Ari, that was supposed to be like some, she got Eddie Guerrero tactics. My boy didn't even move like that.
Oh, wow.
Now y'all see what I'm talking about. Now y'all see with the pissed off. When I saw the lowrider, that was the stamp that I was right. Sometimes, I'm one of those people. I know I say stuff.
I'm glad Jade is out of this feud, man.
I don't want to be right sometimes.
I'm so glad Jade is out of this feud.
And once again, Ari, that's why
Statlander, please get healthy, please.
Immediately.
That's the one I'm waiting for, bro. That's the one. That's the one, bro.
I'm sorry.
I've been saying it for almost like a year now, bro. That's the one. But I'm just saying, my girl keep getting injured, man. Like,
you're not in trouble, Cole. I'm just frustrated because it went over. So the bars they was trying to deliver was going over people's head. But y'all know Eddie is top 5, dead or alive.
Yeah, man. Let's move on to the next.
Yeah. I'm fine with it. But hold on. One more thing before we move on. God damn, Jade Cargill. Shout out to them. I know they like Seth Rollins, they like Johnny Gargano, and they're right. But I'm biased.
Oh, she trying to. I think she's definitely trying to challenge Johnny right now. I still think Steph is better than both of them, but because Seth be dressing damn near sassier than her.
Oh, that was a bar. I grabbed the collar for you. I grabbed the collar.
I'm just saying, bro. My nigga be finding better pieces.
He did wear the see-through leotard. He did wear see-through leotard.
Nigga came to WrestleMania was like body. Yo, he looking at Becky like, is it giving? Like,
hey, yo,
oh god,
yo, where is Hay at?
Yo,
Ari is body bagging Seth Rollins.
Yo,
Becky, does this make me look fat? Yo,
let me get off my. Let me stop playing with my niggas. Step top three in the world right now. We're not doing that.
No, that's a fact.
But nah, man. Jade and her ring gear just been knocking it out the park, man. Her team that's been doing it just been amazing.
Oh
bro.
my god,
bro!
Oh my.
She said something really amazing
it's about Jade, not Kiera. It's about Jade, not Kiera.
She said something really amazing on the Breakfast Club today. She was talking about the Bow Wow situation. Yeah, and they was talking about the Bow Wow back and forth situation, right? And she was like, she's not trying to garner the diehard wrestling fan or the traditional wrestling fan. She's trying to get the wrestling fan's girlfriend. That was her example, who sees her and be like, well, damn, I like the way she looked. What's her workout regimen? Those that to make them a fan of her. And you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I was like, damn, son. And what she does with her ring gears and all of that such, it's like, yo, it's like something you put on the explore page instantly. You know,
Bianca Belair energy.
Feel me? Like it's amazing what she does to keep herself. Her brand is so big and the ceiling is so high for her, man. It's so high. And once again, like the work she's putting in is definitely I see it, but it's still progress to be made. But
it's good progress, bro.
Hold up.
Yeah, like
the other
ones. The wrestling fans, I was not saying us. I'm not, when I talk about Sirr, I'm not saying us because we talk, so I would say you. But it's like the other ones, it's hate now. Like for real. The reason why I say it's hate because she do so much shit great. I ain't gonna lie, some of her shit is just so good. It overpowers her wrestling. Like sometimes we gotta be real as the hardcore wrestling fans I'm talking to right now. Bro, her presence, the way she get the fans, she is supposed to be a top heel. She is AEW's
if they
only 5 tweeners right now.
Oh, if they only knew what type of independence they favorite divas used to come from.
I agree. And
it ain't the independence we know. Yikes. Go ahead, Sue.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's new to me.
But nah, son, go ahead, Sue.
But I was gonna say, yeah, I agree with you, Frass, and I gotta see this interview because it sounds like the same shit that Bianca Belair said in the interview.
But it's good though. I'm not mad, and the reason why I say that because they're literally
the same person.
If you're going to still, when I mean same person, yes, I agree. But when I say same person, y'all are great representative for Black women, not even women at this point. Y'all moved on to the point. Yes, I get it. I told Ayana I'll get it.
Oh, you get it.
Like as a high performance of Black excellence, like and representative girls, period. Like Jay's saying, her physique is kind of catching people's eyes.
For real.
Like, and then not saying race matters, y'all. I'm just pushing how powerful these people is. You got this Black girl with long hair, braid, and there's little white girls and everybody twirling their long EST braid. That's dope, bro. That's dope. And you know what it is? The reason why I like the long braid here, because that is part of Black excellence. I love it. I love it, Jade. Not to go too much in Bianca, but shout out to you, Jade.
Yeah,
you are Like you are really one of those ones for AEW. And when I say one of those ones, I just mean overall, like the presence for media, like for influence, all of that.
Outside.
Facts. That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, like
she's overall one of those ones, and that's not being biased. Like
she can definitely beat a Bianca.
And she's getting better. That Nyla Rose match, I'm sorry, to me, that was good. The only thing that bothered me was the beginning because Nyla Rose wasn't acting like how she should be. And I'm not trying to shit on you, Nyla Rose, because I actually believe you should have went in looking super strong. I'm actually trying to push you right now. Like you should be after this, even after a loss, because it's Jade, that wouldn't have killed Nyla Rose as much if she was a beast. It would have been like, yo, she's still the top hill because Jade is the top dog over there besides, Tony. I guess Tony. I mean, Chris. Not Chris Statler. Damn, Jamie Hager.
Yeah. They're very the names.
And then Britt Baker is still number one over there.
Next joint, man. We got the ROH World Title Fatal 4-Way Tornado Tag Fatal 4-Way match
again. Or bad story.
Triple threat, bro.
Bad story.
It was an interesting match. I mean, you had Danielson and Cesaro going at it, great back and forth between them. You had Jericho, you know what I'm saying, trying to use his OG status on Sammy Guevara to the point where Sammy Guevara was like, hey, bro, like, I'm about to try to get this title too. Like, into the point, showed a little rift between, you know what I'm saying, like OG and protege. Like, a lot of things happened like that between this match. But, I mean, sort of like the payoff, what was the real payoff to this match? I mean, outside of like seeing a lot of great talent going at it in a ring, what else do I get out of this? Because Jericho pinned Claudio, like the dude who he beat that's got the title off of. So it's like he already beat Danielson twice. He pinned Cesaro twice. Like, what's the point? He's about to wrestle Tomohiro Ishii next. Like, he's not even wrestling ROH niggas no more.
I think it was just to further that British Combat Club versus the
further Jesus.
Like I hate it as much. Like that's why I don't care if I don't watch AEW or not, because I'll be like, it's the same thing as last time, just interchange a different faction.
I will agree with you definitely for this feud for sure. For sure. This has been something that's been dragging and dragging. Once again, they got a lot of great talent, but it's the story that's just been like, oh God. You know what I'm saying? So
bro.
I'm just interested to see what's going to happen at Final Battle for Chris Jericho. That's when I would know where something is going to end, because Final Battle is the ending. Like that's their kind of like their WrestleMania in a sense of like ending storylines. Well, I don't want to say WrestleMania. That's where they have big storylines, that big feuds in there.
Yo, Ari. I was thinking of something. I don't know where this came from. Yo, AEW. Yo, you think they'll bring Grissom back?
I think that's really up to Gresham, to be honest, because he's the one that wanted to leave.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Take it back. I didn't know like the full details on that, so never mind. Take it back. I was actually kind of being serious with something, but hearing that, I don't know.
Yeah.
So who? Like, I ain't gonna. I don't want to get. Let's stick with your card because I just want to know who y'all think would do it, because I had Bryan Danielson, but Ari, you made a valid point. Like, goddamn. I'm like, you've been smoked one-on-one.
I'll probably have a better answer for you by next show after this Dynamite episode, because I'm literally stumped right now, bro.
The only reason why I'm still slightly sticking with Danielson, because Jericho never beat Danielson clean.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
I said this on the pod before. I don't know which one, but I said Punk could come back and return.
Oh no, he's that's a dub. Yeah, that's
no, that like I ain't gonna lie, Sue, that's real now. Like
that's
like saying,
he did their number 30.
Bro, they took him off a cover of a video game, bro. Like they took him off of the front cover. They took him off of the front cover and replaced him with the man he was fighting with.
Yeah,
That's done, Sue.
It wasn't fighting with man. Stop, y'all gonna stop putting Smart
with the guy that saved his dog.
That's what I said on that pod. But I will say this: it could be Colt Cabana, just because he never held that title before.
He already wrestled him.
Just to further that and shove it in his face.
He already wrestled him, bro.
You're right, Sue, but I don't think they're going to go that far because he smoked him. Colt Cabana was part of the former.
Oh yeah, he did a couple weeks ago.
I ain't gonna lie. You're Tony's too scared to do that. I see what you're saying. I hate to compare. Vince would have did that. He does. Colt Cabana would have lost it the next night, but Vince would have did it.
I wanted to ask while we was on the Jade question, because I think it's pretty much done. Well, now never mind. I'll wait to the end and then we can just clip it. But yeah, I feel like Bryan Danielson could have did it, but I feel like Jericho was going.
I don't know why they didn't pull that trigger.
I think he's safe for the one-on-one.
I think it's because they didn't want to.
Jericho is not
have
going to
that
lose
title
in
that Blackpool Combat breakup situation.
I saw there was a clip. I don't know if that was in the chat.
They're not breaking up. Yeah, they're not breaking up.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. Or didn't I say that too? But
yeah, they rallied around him after the match and pretty much told him what happened because he didn't Mox didn't know what the hell happened. And once they told him, he was pissed. Like
they're gonna just
I can't wait till Wednesday.
Combat.
I can't wait to
call them Combat Club.
That's why I said Moxley and
they need to steal my name, Combat Cartel. There you go.
Combat Cartel.
If they dropped the game already, this would have been spoiled because I can tell they already had this in the game where Regal turned or something like that. Because in the trailer for the game, Fight Forever, they still working on it. They still could have that as a storyline. But I will say that in the trailer, it did have on Daniel Bryan joint. It said inaugural member of British Combat Club. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me looking too deep in the trailers and shit. But yeah.
All right. So going into one of the bigger, one of the bigger matches of the night. This is one of the big matches of the night. Saraya versus Britt Baker.
Wait,
hold on, brother.
We get into that.
Dre backstage. Oh, there you go. I was about to say, is Dre backstage? Yo! Hold on, Ari. Don't steal my move. I know he got the OE wrestling background, but don't steal my move.
I'm feeling like DJ Jazzy Jeff over here when he just get thrown out the house right there, yo.
And I got the Fresh Prince colors on this shit.
Yeah, I just have to say something real quick, man. I gotta smoke real quick, and then I'll be back. But man, Jade Cargill, in the words of the Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Oh, here this nigga go.
With a tear in my eye. That Thundercat attire.
Turn your mic up, Dre. Y'all marked out.
That booty was clapping the whole match. I never watched a Nia.
I'm glad
Jackson.
We not on OE.
For real.
Get your bars off. Get your bars off, Dre.
Dre, this was Dre when he was watching. This was Dre.
Girl, not to be dramatic, but I wanna die. This.
I felt like.
Let me go.
I said, my inner Bow Wow.
Yes, performance. I get it. Let me go.
I felt like little Bow Wow in that moment. I was like, see Bow Wow.
Yo.
Ari said that. That's funny.
I'm telling you, son. I'm telling you. It was nasty.
Yo, Dre, when you was watching live, I marked out, bro.
I
marked out. I didn't hear what nobody had to say.
Why you here, Drake? Before you get off, though, what was your thoughts on the Saraya and the Britt Baker match?
Wait, that's what y'all talking about?
Yeah, I'm moving
on. No, we was talking about Jay Booty. For what it was, man. A neck injury is very, very nasty, bro. That's something you don't even play with, especially in wrestling where you take bumps. Even running the ropes is a risk, Then you got someone like Britt Baker who, salute to Britt Baker. This was one of her better.
96%. No, 97.
I'm not gonna say it's not her best match because she's had better matchups. She had better matchups, like when you watch it. But
this showed a lot of growth.
This was one of her better matchups in the sense that she had to really be the general in there.
I told you.
She had to protect someone who's very fragile. It was like wrestling Mr. Glass up in there, bro. Like she could have shattered at any moment. And girl did a good job of being protective while also making it look like she wasn't, because she was working that neck and back the whole
the first half of the match when she was going in, she was just like, bitch, I'm just gonna choke you at this point. Like, yeah, I swear to God. Like, and then like you said, later in that she started hitting those curb stomps. You see, yeah, even pointed out to me, she hit the shoulder. She hitting the shoulder because I thought she was hitting her on her neck.
No, what? Honestly, great work by Britt Baker. I always say that. But all right, Dre said it professional side. Now let me get my kayfabe back as a Britt Baker fan. No, y'all walling. It was nasty work. It was nasty to watch. Do you hear me? The curb stomps the first 2 times. Shout out to Britt Baker. I saw what you did. You did it right there. Perfect.
Right on the back.
The cameraman, when this cameraman
he got me the first time.
So I don't know if to blame Britt Baker for trying to make it look good or blame the producer backstage with the camera work, because them camera angles was horrible for somebody paying attention, bro. You saw it was in the middle of the back after a while. When it got to number 2, that shit was damn near in the middle of the back. And then
I ain't gonna hold you. That still hurts though. Like that's on your shoulder blade too. That still hurts.
That wasn't the shoulder blade. I said the middle of the back. But anyway.
All right, somebody stop me in your spine. You be here looking like Christopher Walken.
Page on your end. Now let's talk about this.
You could be sitting in a chair like Dre, looking like Professor
Nobody
X.
don't want to talk about her selling. That selling was
short,
horrible.
So I'm short, so the chair just.
Y'all was fine with that selling.
Yeah, but
I will never forget this. I will never forget this spot. I will never forget this spot. When Britt Baker, somebody's running towards you in the corner. Well, not you, but in wrestling. When they running towards the corner and they do the drop toe hold and then they hit the turnbuckle pad. She couldn't even put her hands out. This girl went to the second rope. Went there and then walked to the court. No, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm gonna cut her a little slack. Man.
My God, y'all
bro,
anything slack.
Just getting cleared.
I hate it. Y'all letting anything pass. No,
I'm not letting
slander WWE. Y'all, no. Now we'll know we wrestling, Dre. I'm the guy that's sitting on AEW. Because AEW is getting way too much passion.
I'm not talking about AEW. I'm talking about Sirr.
Bro, she had a neck injury.
What are you talking about? Yes.
Yo, stop, Sue.
Yeah,
that was nice. Whoever had that ready,
shout out to get your bars off.
Yo, Sue, stop it, please. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. That was a bar. That was a nasty bar. But
I'm sorry.
That was quick.
Don't you dare.
That was quick too, bro. That was quick.
Just shouted you out. You better not apologize.
Oh God!
But whoever can get your bars off network.
What me and Dre trying to say, bro, like producer. I think it was like random instinct jitters, bro. I take it as that. That's the most I could take it as, bro. Because a one bad whiplash, bro, she might just the PTSD might be crazy.
Yo,
it was a 9-minute match, so it was nothing crazy, but just the fact that she was able to get through it. You know what I'm saying? No one got
Shout
hurt.
out to Britt Baker.
Didn't make it look like she was going too easy on her.
Baker. I know good
talent. It was a solid match.
Shout out to Britt Baker.
I give it about a C, if anything. Like I said, C+. It wasn't bad.
I give Britt Baker it
wasn't nothing to stand out. It was just like okay. Yeah, I would say it was just like okay, Britt is we can see that Britt is very safe in the ring. She took the moment and did her job amazingly. And then you had Soraya, who, you know what I'm saying? He didn't die.
The letter I want to grade this match, you can use that same letter to use the word what I want to do to Jade.
Wow. Yowzers.
B.
Yo, what happened?
Get
Frost
your
comes
bars
to get
off.
your
James?
bars off and just
Get
turns
your
into
bars off.
dark
Get
Frost,
your
bro.
bars
Like the
off.
dark side came.
Dark Frost.
Bro. No.
Yo, all right. So we got the
Man.
triple threat.
Hey, he's
The
a
big
face
meaty
on
man
only
slapping
wrestling a hill or get your bars off.
You got the big meaty man slapping meat. Samoa Joe, Wardlow, and Hobbs.
Another.
I ain't gonna lie. I fucking called this one.
You did.
To a
You
fucking
did.
T. And the thing was, I was just
You
explaining it
definitely
to
did.
Gino. Because I was confused on what the fuck was gonna happen.
You
And I was
even
like,
called the triple threat, all of it. You booked the whole damn thing.
like, yo, it's really
Besides
crazy.
the ending, though, didn't
But
you
the thing
have
is,
it
like,
champion?
no,
You
I
need
said
to
Joe
get
was
some
gonna
kind of
win.
quote.
I said because I was like, Joe, the best outcome for this is for Joe to win this and have Wardlow versus Joe for both the titles at Final Battle. Once again, you still got to book Final Battle. You still got to book it, and Joe is the title holder of there, so he has to be on.
Why are y'all? Oh, you did say this. So now, because I didn't like it when you said it. Well, the ending, I did like everything else, but then because I even had Hobbs. Because this is when I had Hobbs winning. All
The
that.
one night you have Hobbs winning.
Correction.
The one night I have Hobbs winning, he gets smoked.
And I'm wearing the purple too.
By two niggas.
The
But yo,
one
yeah.
night.
And he took the pin too. He got choked
That's
out.
what I'm. That's what
made me mad.
That's what
made
I'm
me mad
really
right there.
highlighting, Ari.
That's
that he
what
took
made
the
me
pin.
Because yo,
it made me feel like that's the only reason why he was in the match.
fact.
Absolutely.
But it already made Wardlow look bad just taking an L. It doesn't do nothing for Wardlow taking the L. Now with Powerhouse Hobbs, it doesn't make sense.
It gives him a reason to go at the Final Battle stipulations.
I get that.
Like,
it does
he
give
got
him,
done
it does
dirty.
give him a reason.
You know what I'm saying? He got done dirty. Yeah.
Yes, but it doesn't benefit Hobbs whatsoever to do this because he just got done. He just got done on the
standing on that rug. Go ahead, turn your mic up.
Just smoked Ricky Starks in like 5 minutes the last pay-per-view, and he's been smoking Wardlow, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
what have I been saying?
Starks about to become the #1 contender for the world title.
What have I been saying forever, Dre?
The mid title. What are we doing?
The rug, Dre. The rug. You can't stand on it for too long.
I guess it's like we'll give you the opportunity, but that's about it. Might light your wrist.
Okay, Ari, that's what I mean. Ari, hold on. I'm gonna let y'all finish, and I'm not gonna go too deep in it. But Ari, that was a better saying what I'm saying. When you know how you was talking about they're not pushing stars, and I agree with you. I worded it wrong. Like my problem is the rug. They have been pushing these stars, but low key. It's not a complete push.
It's not
saying they have to. I'm not saying they have to win a championship. None of that. Not saying that. But you literally, when they get to the hot, like even Garcia won a championship, and I feel like y'all snatched the rug. Y'all don't ask them, oh, can you walk forward? Can let somebody else stand there? You know what they say? Oh no, we need this. Garcia, you cooking? We giving you a title. Yeah, we need this. Go back to Jericho. You can have the title though. Become the Batman. He is literally back to me. To me, somebody Ari, you was there of me being hyped for Garcia. Like literally, he's just the background with all these names, and then I saw you like, oh, Garcia stand out. Like he cooking food, he wrestling all these main eventers. Like that's dope. Like win, lose, or draw. Then you give him a title. And then
if Wardlow beats Joe, is this a big win for him?
That one I'll give you credit for. Warlord, I'll give you credit for. Like I said, I'm a fair person.
I think he has had the rug pulled out from under, but he's climbed his way back.
No. All right,
he was vocal about because he's a nigga that was vocal about his placement, and he was like, "Yo, I'm not about to let this shit slide. I don't give a fuck about what's going on in the backstage." He knew what the fuck happened with that MJF situation. He's like, "I'm gonna get my shit back." You know what I'm saying?
But low key, Ari, to me, when I say the rug pull, I'm not going to count Warlord. Warlord, I'm going to give him credit for because, yes, I do see what you mean by the rug pull, but I don't feel like he's pulled. With Warlord, I feel like what I said, yo, can you slightly step forward? Not saying, yo, we're going to make you the highlight, but Warlord was always in a somewhat of a tight program. besides that it was a little gap. It wasn't like a big gap like Garcia right now. Like, I'm sorry, your boys should be a high mid-carder.
I believe he's once again. I think he's going to be another person that's on Final Battle. Who he's wrestling, I'm not sure. Maybe be willing.
And that's what I'm saying. But Ari, like the way they had Garcia,
maybe Willer. It might be Willer Yuta again.
This
maybe
is why I say Garcia got his snatched. And,
I can't put him high. I put him just mid.
And Warlow was more of a, we're not snatching it, but we're gonna just walk forward a little bit. Take your time, walk forward, because he still was kind of in the program. He was still part of like the mid.
Warlow is supposed to be their Batista.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is they still kind of carrying his push. Like even when he left the MJF stuff, you was champion. We still highlighted your champion matches somehow. Garcia, how you saying Final Battle? Why is Garcia low key not doing something similar to Jericho?
You should be setting something up like it's
exactly the whole time.
It's what,
Garcia is in the back burner.
Then
in the back burner of what happened with Jericho. Garcia should be wrestling like Ring of Honor, other Ring of Honor superstars. Low key, you should be using Jericho, Garcia, and Joe to slightly show where your Ring of Honor roster is going, because all the matches is evolved around Ring of Honor titles. But Garcia just got it. He's just chilling.
Yeah. But no,
that's what I'm talking about.
They got too much talent. Sorry. It's kind of hard.
Shout out to you, Ari. Though the way you said it, that's what just made me think of it. Like it's not complete. It's not complete.
It's really nothing really to talk about for the Darby and Sting and Jeff Jarrett joint, other than Darby no-sold a guitar shot and Sting quintessential jumping off something.
MVP. I'm sorry.
Like the ending was so nasty, man.
Anytime these niggas are on the pay-per-view, their matches are nobody cares about it going into it, but when they happen, they be one of the funnest matches of the show, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Sting, yo, I'm not gonna lie, Sting. I told you this to Ari. Like, as long as I've been watching wrestling, I love Surfer's Sting. That will always be number one. Joker's Sting is cool for me, but bro, this Sting, bro, I've never seen Sting. Surfer's Sting was his most high flying. Was his most high-flying type gimmick of a wrestler. Surfer Sting has never jumped off of the top rope as many times as Sting right now.
This ECW Sting. This New Jack Sting.
Fact. New Jack Sting. I like that. I like that.
Not New Jack Swing.
New Jack Sting.
Yo, this is the Sting that we should have got in TNA.
This is the thing we should have got in WWE. Shit. Imagine this nigga was jumping. Imagine if he was wrestling like this versus Seth Rollins.
Yo, the Sting we got in WWE made you think like that's what makes it all the more incredible. Everything
Seth would have been with all of this type of shit, bro.
It amplifies everything he's doing now. Just his
that's a bar, Dre. That's a bar. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I probably like Sting.
It's like Michael Jordan. Yo, it's like Michael Jordan. Like, after he went to playing with the Wizards and he wasn't the same MJ, and then he just go back to being MJ. Like, what the hell just happened? Like, yo, is that MJ again? Like, yo, like he got his second win or some shit. Like, yo, like.
But yo, so moving on from that joint, how we feel about the Jamie Hayter win?
She deserves it, but the interim title shit.
Yo, Sue, I don't even have to say nothing.
Do away with that.
I could be long-winded. I'm just gonna let Sue.
Do away with this.
Tony. I think with her winning it, I think they're about to do that.
No, Sue was rapping.
No, I believe. Remember, because I said I said it on your podcast that Tony's thinking about. He was thinking about taking away, stripping Thunder Rosa of the title and making it strictly the women's. Whoever got it, got it.
5 months.
So I think with Jamie winning it. I think they're gonna. I think they're gonna announce it
for 5 months, bro. Like, come on.
No, bro. It was still Tony. If y'all gonna do, y'all should have made that decision ASAP. Facts.
Oh, I forgot my name. The match I'm still waiting on, and they got TNA. Oh my! Let me relax.
No, you know what? Though, I ain't gonna lie. You know what? Though, I'm highly disappointed in Jamie Hayter.
Relax.
I'm highly disappointed in Jamie Hayter of all Of
This
all
ain't no
matchups, Jamie,
No,
you're forgetting.
Ari, stop
You were
him.
forgetting
Ari, stop
what
him.
brought you to popularity, Jamie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it was a solid match. You know what I'm saying? They did
No,
their thing.
Ari.
It was
Ari,
exactly what I
the
expected.
bar's going
from
to
the
be
match.
ahead, Ari.
No, man, I'm not
You
letting
did
him.
not.
I'm not letting Roshi get off on here, man.
All right. I'm gonna chill. Y'all my niggas, I'm gonna chill. I don't want to mess. Y'all dirty, man.
Jesus.
Let me get my bars off the show card. Get your bars
It's only
off.
6 o'clock where you at.
Get your bars off.
It's only 6 o'clock where you at. Why are you like this?
Can't say I'm on East
I don't
Coast
trust
time
niggas
right
in
now.
the Pacific time zone.
That nigga said, "Fuck a time zone. I'm on
Dre,
horn zone."
East Side.
Yo.
But nah,
Yeah,
dog.
that's
I mean, I'm with y'all, man. I think this whole
It's
interim
not
should need to
valid.
be dubbed. But hopefully, this by the next show, because given how good the match was, like you had Storm got like bloodied up in this shit, bro. Like it was exactly what a physical, hard hitting match. That's exactly what I expected from it. The title change is the only surprising thing, but hopefully with that is they take this interim shit off of it. Cause we ain't about to be switching interim titles. That's
Bro,
dumb.
I can't believe. I'm glad I'm saying this on Get Your Bars on. I did say no on We Wrestling. I was wrong. I stressed. I gotta apologize to Jason. I stressed the fact there's no way we are going to hear, and I heard it. And your new AEW Women's Interim Champion. That is crazy.
Sick work, bro. It's sick work. Have they ever done that some UFC shit?
But yo, I ain't gonna lie. I missed the start of this, and it was something I want to say with a couple people. I noticed a lot of people was bringing out their A game attire. You know what I'm saying? Elite had fire attire. Omega had fire attire. Lucha Bros, Pentagon especially.
Was it a different Joker?
It was a different Joker.
I knew it was.
Usually he has like the One Piece one.
That shit was cold,
bruh.
And you know, Ray
Jade Cargill had the fire.
Yo, we know, Dre.
But Jamie Hayter, you ended up with the granny.
Oh my god!
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Yo, this is how you end the round.
How did you sneak in that bar, yo? Yo, Dre is that.
I have to take the long route.
Yo,
I have to take the long route.
Y'all saw the other one chaos type scheme.
Coming. I was like, okay.
Yo,
he said, all right. He said, all right. I won't be Charlie Clips. I'll be Kid
I will say,
Chaos.
see what's happening next with this title or what Jamie Hayter going into this, because Frass says it's going to be Britt in the background waiting, like, you know what I'm saying, to get her shot. I think they're going to extend the Tony feud
type thing coming. The thumbs down coming. And isn't there another? It's 3 of them in the group, right?
It's just her.
We're gonna see
the other girl. What's her name? Rebel, but she doesn't.
We're gonna see like we're gonna see an Evolution S type storyline in there. Watch.
You know what I did really much enjoy about this match? My fault, Sue.
I feel like it's gonna be a tournament. I feel like he's gonna actually strip him, and the winner get to go up against Jamie Hayter for the actual title in that match, and it's gonna end up being Britt Baker or whatever to break them up.
I don't think I'm telling you, bro. Thunder Rosa getting stripped of that title.
Like Thunder Rosa saw Jamie Hayter win the title and went right back into the bathroom and locked
to throw up.
Yeah, fast. She said, "I'm not.
How they gonna do me?
I'm sick."
I'm not, yeah. She's like, "I take the title. Just take the title."
Division is mad boring.
If you wanted the title, you could just ask for it.
This is a sick
pain. What pain? What's your name? Pain. I'm trying to.
Yo.
I'm telling you, son.
Boy, man.
I'm telling you, she was sick. She was sick.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm telling you, bro. But nah, man. Let's move on to the main event, dog.
Was it the main event next?
Co-main event. Swerving Our Glory versus.
One thing real quick on that matchup though. I did like how aside from the unpredictability of her winning, I did not see Britt Baker helping her win the title. I thought the opposite was gonna happen. I thought that was the clear, you know what I'm saying? She gonna cost her the thing, and that's gonna be more of their long story into them breaking up.
Oh,
But instead, he was like,
yeah.
nah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Because she screwed her
Got
last
you,
time.
man.
And so I felt like she was going to screw her again. But this time she like made amends and everything.
Nah, it's going to go, yo. I hope you win the
ain't gonna
title.
like that.
I need a title shot. I'm telling you, it's going to turn into that. I hope you win the title.
I feel what Frass saying. But let's go to the tag match, man. Acclaim versus Swerve in Our Glory. It happened, y'all. It finally happened.
No,
I told you.
Yeah, everybody saw this coming.
Finally,
just like Samoa Joe and Wardlow, like
finally, we can see these guys build and have their Kobe versus Shaq feud. I told you it's all been Kobe versus Shaq, bro. Like
kayfabe wise, boo.
I'm with it. I'm all for it.
Kobe versus Shaq.
Not just for them as singles against each other, but just Swerve is such a good heel, bro. I didn't realize how,
as they said,
he really shined. While him and Keith Lee been together, he really been like shining, bro. But
he's been bugging the fuck out.
Keith Lee, he's just a natural baby face, bro. No matter how much he could try to make him the heel, like it just, like you could tell he ain't comfortable in that. You know what I'm saying? And this opens him back up to going for like world titles and stuff, which he couldn't do as a tag team, you know? So
I personally think he should be in the running to go for that All Atlantic title.
Who, Swerve?
Keith Lee.
So what is Swerve doing?
I see both of them as world title contenders, really. But
yeah. I just said Keith Lee, bro. I just said Keith Lee. That's all. She's the wish.
No,
all
I did was ask the question: what is Swerve doing?
Swerve is doing. I think Swerve could be doing the same thing, bro. But he could be going for the TNT. He could be going for any other title. I think they both can go. They both have the capabilities to go for whatever title. That's the greatness of them. I'm just saying it don't matter for real. Vice versa, it don't matter.
Swerve needs to go for a world title. I'm not saying he needs to win.
I'm really in love with the All Atlantic title right now. I think that should be the man's title right now.
Bag.
And I think they should. I think they definitely should be having guys like Keith Lee, Swerve. I'm saying definitely should be going for those titles. But I mean, the match itself was good. I mean, but the descent between those two into their, their demise led to their win. You know what I'm saying? But that's a claim.
My boys on my pod. Like my boy, he used to watch wrestling, so sometimes he pop in. And boy, some of the stuff I be saying, I just want to prove to people. The title should not be in the book bag. I'm going to try to get my boy on the show.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Because what he literally said is, wait, what does the All Atlantic title look like? I see Chris Jericho. Then he went to the bathroom like, oh, but he put you missed the end of the promo. And then that's why I said what I said. Just wrestling fans, or especially if they're not casual wrestling fans or everyday wrestling fans, when they see certain people, they're there for them and they're going to leave. Chris Jericho left that promo and my boy went to go do what he had to do. So the whole time, Cassidy was standing across from Chris Jericho. We see the Ring of Honor title. Why does he not have that? I ain't gonna lie, I like how the All Atlantic look too. That's what makes me.
That's his thing, man. Whenever the title changes, you'll see the title.
Bro.
That's his thing, man. But neither here nor there. But hold on, I don't want to really hold on to that. I want to finish up on this match right here because we getting looks like you guys still gonna do the show.
Book bag become part of his gimmick though. I don't remember seeing them with book bags.
That I don't know. That is an interesting question, actually. I don't know. I never seen him explain it, actually, but
like that's all I really want.
Moving on. Like you said,
that stumped the fuck out of me. That really stumped the fuck out of me for real.
Like you said, Ari. That's all.
But no,
I just need to say that before we get off.
You had the Acclaim and Bowens and Max Caster. They was really doing their thing. Like they did a nice little shoulder injury. You know what I'm saying? Story throughout this shit that I thought was cool. You know what I'm saying? To give them some type thing to fight through. Even though, like I said, we've seen the ending of how it did, but they actually had a real that's a good match. I like the Acclaim as wrestlers. Like Bowens gives it up filthy in the ring. I think he's a really great wrestler. Max Caster
kayfabe wise, I don't like their gimmick thing, but the what I like they was a team Like Joe, I was a fan of them early because of Matt Caster. I told you there's a lot of people that do the rapping gimmick, and I don't like it. With him, I can't complain when I'm hearing bars. Like sometimes it's hard to shut it down when you're hearing bars, and then their chemistry is dope. Like
out of the 3 matches that they had, which one was y'all think was your favorite? You had the first title
maybe
change.
when they won the title. I ain't gonna lie. Even though
I'm
mad it happened.
I like the All Out one.
Was that when they won?
That's when they defended them. No, wait. No.
Yeah, they won it.
I thought they won them. No, wait, no. Wait. No, they won at All Out.
Yeah, that was my favorite.
They beat them at All Out. Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, that was the match that had me on my as a fan. That had me on my
All Out joint
because it really looked believable. Because remember, that was when it was so believable. I remember I was switching back and forth, like, oh nah, swerving glory breaking. I remember that. That was great in-ring storytelling wrestling. I'm not gonna lie, that was fire. That's my favorite, hands down.
But
hands
let's move on.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say just go on to this main event because I know this the one. It's the one. MJF winning the title. William Regal sides with MJF. Passes on the brass knucks. Knocks Moxley the fuck out for the win. What the fuck happened?
All I'm gonna say is I'm happy for MJF. At this point, that's all I got. I'm happy MJF won the title. Everything else,
I'll say it for you, Frass.
Thank you.
Mid.
Oh, I didn't expect that. I love it. Mid. Oh, I almost marked out. I marked out on Get Your Bars Out Pocket. That was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire. That was fire. My co-host really came through.
The highlight of the match was MJF motorboating a fan on the way to the ring.
I thought they had some solid parts throughout the match. It's just, I don't know. It was random.
Like we said, Ari, chemistry. I really believe with this one because they're both very great at their job. Like even in ring, like I'm a fan of MJF. He knows how to wrestle like a heel, and I think that was the problem. Even though that was part of the story, it didn't work. Sometimes the in-ring storytelling wrestling don't work. Like MJF, literally all that did is showed us, improved us. The baby face wrestling style period is not for you.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure. I mean, he still said that he been calling himself the devil since he came back. He never stopped.
But all I'm saying, even though that was part of the story, you can tell the story was, oh, I can wrestle. I'm not.
Oh yeah.
But sure. Literally him doing that just showed us if he goes babyface, that low-key will be his style of wrestling, and it's just not going to work. So let's keep him.
I think after we seen that
promo, was the problem for me. The MJF was not the problem at all. It was Moxley for me, man. Moxley has turned into freaking the Shang Tsung of pro wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Like early on when he switched over to AEW, I'd see him take a few moves from like the Shield partners, you know, like one move from Roman, like 1 or 2 moves from Seth and whatnot. And I know Bryan Danielson's in his faction, whatnot. But bro, like how many Bryan Danielson moves are you gonna start to like implement? Like we just got done watching Bryan Danielson wrestle, bro. Like we don't need you doing his elbows and all that stuff. Like that's a Bryan Danielson. Get your own thing, my guy. You know, like
the worst part of the match for me, like I said, I think it was a solid match. The worst part of me was that referee spot. That's the only really nasty part of that match. Like,
oh my,
like gosh, both referees. Then like the one referee is just so that you'd have thought.
Ari, the referee in the ring in the corner. That was
like did they punch him or did they slip him a roofie? Like what was wrong?
That's what I'm saying. Like you got to use the bathroom, my G. Are you praying? What are you doing?
Yeah, bro,
like that was the worst.
He was like me when I was off the shroom,
bro. Just lay down, my nigga. Just go to sleep. Like act like you dead.
Oh, you need a Don DeMarco. That was a Don DeMarco.
I was sitting there like, oh god.
Yo, Don DeMarco.
What is happening now?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh god. Oh god.
Where am I right now? That was the ref, bro.
God.
That was the ref.
Oh god.
That was the ref. Ain't
The
no
biggest
way.
problem, the biggest problem for me though is just it was so.
And
like,
I
that was
will
like-
say, when did two referees come? I missed that.
I haven't seen.
I watched that
haven't
match
seen Paul
twice,
come
and
out.
I still missed the two referees. Like
When I seen it on the playback, I was like, "Yo, where did he come from?" And then he got knocked out. Like, what is going on? Like, it's just like y'all just need to cheat.
wacky finish, man. It was just a wacky finish,
Weird
man.
finish. Weird
But
finish.
it was also ultra predictable. Everybody was
The
seeing
promo sold it.
William Regal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody saw the William Regal coming.
Once he said the story,
the only thing that made me give hope that wasn't the case, because it doesn't make sense, giving the fact that the name of the faction that he is the leader of is called the Blackpool. Where's he from? Blackpool, England. There is nobody else from England in that faction. Now that he is gone, you just basically disbanded the faction. You just took Professor X out the X-Men.
And then on top of that, shout out to MJF, but kayfabe wise, MJF is not a better fighter. What? Kayfabe wise, in your wrestling world, I'm not thinking like me as a booker, in a wrestling world, that still don't make sense. In the wrestling mindset, like this only exists. Whatever I'm seeing is real. That still don't make sense. Why would you leave? First of all respect to you that you're getting there, but you're gonna turn your back on Moxley and Bryan Danielson for MJF. So what are you gonna say? Oh, y'all wasn't hill enough for me? That's the angle we gonna get. Yeah, y'all wasn't. Y'all too good. Like too many people really love y'all, even though everybody loved MJF. Yeah, so y'all not hill enough. Y'all not doing low blows. Even though Moxley. So even what I say, I'm gonna look at it like, oh wait, that don't make sense. Every time I see Moxley, he gotta still cheer to somebody. Like I don't. What are you talking about? I said
Brian over here stomping on people's face over and over. Yeah, like
Brian has the most, even though he's a babyface, he has top 5 heel move sets in AEW right now.
You're already managing the world champion. Like, what's the point of turning up? You just feel like I'm already the manager of the world champion.
And then Bryan Danielson and Cesaro is fighting for another world championship. Make it make sense. Dre, I said this before it happened. This is why I said
it don't make sense, and we still called it. Like, it was that predictable.
Dre, and I feel this way. I'm sorry, because I feel a way about AEW now. So this is how I'm saying, and I really feel this way because I said this to Ari, right? I said everything and I wish Ari was here to say I'm not lying. What we were saying before the pay-per-view started and everything we said, I said that because I'm like, yo, Ari, there's a little bit too much rumors. There's fans saying that they want. I've seen fans want that to happen. I'm like, bro, we know Tony Khan. If too many people keep saying this is going to happen, where's Ari so he can back me up? I said this. It's going to happen, and God damn it, it happened.
It's the Acclaim versus Swerve Keith Lee effect. After they won at the pay-per-view, and then the fans didn't like it, he immediately just makes another match, and that makes no sense to give them an automatic.
Ari, before the pay-per-view, did we not have a conversation? And did I not say, if the fans keep saying the William Regal thing gonna keep happening? I remember you even said, I was like, Ari, let's not talk about it. Let's not say it because it's going to happen. You know how Tony is. End up happening. But before, and then I even explained where we're here now. I said why I don't want it to happen. Dre already said the bars. So I don't need to say no more. Everything Dre just said, I said that. Why it shouldn't happen. And then you got, and then what is it? The only wrestling, I'm trying to think kayfabe. The only thing in the bag that slightly makes sense, and then after us talking, it still don't, is y'all not villains. That's the only reason why I'm leaving. Because what you're gonna leave the person that's already champion, he's already champion. And then you got your other two fighting for another big championship. So you're leaving a whole group, a whole army for one individual because what you see a smaller you because he do low blows.
I know exactly why he's doing it.
I know I did it now.
MJF is a generational talent.
Nah, because and
so them niggas don't have too many important wins recently to their name.
Nah, it's because William Regal a gangster and he don't like people false repping his set.
I don't see how
really
adding
from
William
Blackpool. He really from Blackpool. He don't like these false perpetrators. They really from Blackpool, you know what I'm saying? They really have to get it in Nottingham, you know what I'm saying? It's like
he picked all of them to join.
Like,
that makes sense.
Pardon me, sir. What did you say?
It still don't make sense. It's not like William Regal, my team is Blackpool coming, and then somebody else say, no, all right, we're gonna put him in your group from Blackpool. No, Regal.
You know what this mildly reminds me of? You know what it mildly reminds me of? When Paul Heyman left Brock to go with Big Show, and it screwed him out of the title.
And that was horrible.
It was.
Like, why?
We never knew why exactly he did it, but
exactly. We never knew why. So just how we going, and I'm glad you brought up that, Ari, because same energy.
Every
bad
title reign, I can't remember none of them. See, I have an amazing memory, man. Because like any Big Show, like I can't remember a Big Show moment. Maybe.
I remember. I
remember when he debuted. I remember when he debuted and like threw Stone Cold out the cage. So Stone Cold won the match. Like, I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm saying he has a great memory to remember his title reigns. I forgot about that.
We're slandering Big Show. That's what we're doing. That was the most underhand comment I ever heard in my life. He said, "Nah, I'm really getting that Ari."
I'm giving my man a compliment. I'm like,
congratulations, Ari. Memory, at the same time, I don't know how he remembered Big Show.
Recall Big Show's title reign.
He's still going. We're slandering Big Show.
I'm not.
You keep came on here slandering somebody. Think though we wrestling. Put that down for now, just for a little while. Jeez, the list of
I think
we're gonna get our bars off, and now we're not getting a Big Show interview.
Commentary by me is mine and OE Wrestling. I'm just joking. Nah, man, it's just fun.
The best thing I can see coming out of this feud though is Moxley trying to get his payback going into the Winter is Coming program. That's about a good, couple weeks.
Moxley going on vacation, man. Yeah, he is.
I heard he.
That's fact. That is a fact. You are exactly right. Go on vacation. Thank you, Moxley. You held it down for a fucking summer. This, for real. He held it the fuck down. He deserved that vacation.
Down. That was a joke.
You get the Bobby Lashley COVID award.
Yo, did y'all review that Eddie Kingston match? Because that should have been on the pay-per-view, man.
I thought it was good.
That match was fire.
As I said, it was a match for the OGs.
Fire, bro. That was one of the best matchups on the entire show, and it was on the.
Oh, you take the OE Wrestling banner down when you want to give somebody praise. This man is nasty.
You told me to switch.
Fickle, thank you. Fickle.
You just told me to switch it.
Fickle. Just straight up Fickle.
You just told me to switch the banner.
Straight up Fickle.
Eddie Kingston, man, he could be a real champion though, man. Real talk, man. He got that real connection with the fan, that Daniel Bryan and WWE, the everyday man, the underdog. You know what I'm saying? It's just that
he is starting to get in there. No, I do. I have been seeing that.
All Atlantic.
He has his ups and downs, but man, like that match was.
I want them to build that lineage up, bro. They really can make that title fire. Fuck the
I ain't gonna
TNT.
lie, man. With the All Atlantic, I feel like that should just be for like your people who aren't really good at English, really. Like, give that to yo, like
yo, never mind. You can keep it down. Whatever. You keep it down. Yeah, I ain't mad at you, no more. You can keep it down. Well, there goes Shinsuke Nakamura. There goes
AEW. I'm just saying. Like,
no interviews. Yeah, Kenny Omega. No, he from Canada. No. Oh, he could talk though. He could talk.
No, like the, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, Andrade. Never get an
interview.
Man. Never get an interview from Andrade.
Let's take the Americans out of it. I didn't want no Americans in the World Cup. I'm like, why are you doing that? The whole roster is American.
Part of the world, Dre.
That kills me, man.
Even though I feel you, brother. We here.
It's like, let the international people get a chance to shine. You know what
I'm
saying?
Ricochet, you should be from Africa, brother. I'm just playing.
Yo, when I say like the people who don't speak English stuff, I'm saying it's like it's a built-in story already for the people, so they don't even have to do a lot of talking. Like you got a 4-week at minimum, you know what I'm saying? Where you just do a tournament, you know what I'm saying? You got a match each week, and you could build up your persona through winning the tournaments. That's the New Japan method. It works.
What do you mean? AEW method when Thunder Rosa still has a title?
Dre wants them to
big Cargill. I got nothing for Thunder.
Dre want all these to be pre-recorded. They have subtitles.
I just want them to slow down the speed on the frames when Jade Cargill's wrestling, man.
Yo. All right, man. All right, what we doing?
All right, I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking, bro.
Recap, man.
No, I ain't gonna lie. No. Hold on. Dre, actually,
that's a full gear recap in a nutshell.
Slow it down.
But in other news, we got some really big news. Wrestle Kingdom, Kenny Omega.
Oh, here comes the joke.
Whole ass Ospreay.
There it is. I thought he was gonna say something like, "I bet you Ospreay didn't even read what car he on."
No, you said it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. If Ospreay let Kenny Omega come into his house, if he let Kenny Omega come into his house at Wrestle Kingdom,
it's an Airbnb.
Take his yo. If you let him walk in New Japan and take your title on the biggest pay-per-view of the year after talking to your soul all year, already beat you on his home turf, then was a sore winner. He talked more trash, bro. Like, bro, come on.
I will say if that happened, I'm putting Kenny Omega in my top 10 of all time.
You better win that match, Ospreay. Otherwise,
this is a public announcement. I don't got my top 10 in order, but that man is in there somewhere. Not top 5, but somewhere in the top 10.
Forever be
that if he beats Will Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom, Kenny Omega to me is top 10 of all time. I said it. He's on my top personal list. Because right now I don't think he's on top 10. But yes, it's gonna hurt. But bro, because
triggers, man. He might put
like when you put people on your list, it needs to be reason behind. Like Kevin Owens got his reason. Kenny will make that top 10 because personally, me being ignorant, and like even like in battle rap, bro, you are Arsenal in wrestling right now. I'm on another man's arena. In another man's face, about to take another man's hometown title, telling him get out of my place. What do you mean? He got out.
I'm getting tired of this. His title talk. Y'all know who title that is. They made that title for Kenny.
Once again, Dre,
His title.
that's the bar.
He let them
Once
niggas
again,
Yeah,
Kenny is Arsenal. I'm on another man's stage, on another man's promotion, telling him he can't come in the front door. Oh, that is nasty.
Yeah, I
Never
would say,
mind,
yeah,
yo. Never mind.
I would
Kenny, you
say
would
it.
never be in my top 10 now, just because of that. You will never, ever,
Yeah.
ever be in my
Gang
top 10.
activities.
Never. I take it back. I went through a whole Frost rant just to say he will never be in my top 10 because of that. That was nasty.
What a beautiful era.
Kenny got to do the job right there, man. This is the apology tour for the whole brawl scrub. You just cost the company the biggest star.
That nigga ain't doing shit.
Oh, Dre went a little too
pulled
far.
Up.
Really did.
Okay. They pulled up. No, Mac Jackson is bad back pulled up.
Leave my nigga
Nick Jackson just there. Nick Jackson is his brother.
Yeah. I know y'all already went over the trios match. This is what they want to just say since I didn't get to say it, man. I was watching that back. Man, great intro. I just wish that the entourage didn't come out with it. They kind of ruined the entrance like halfway through it. Like after they came out first when the Elite came out by themselves, just a through, I was like, let's go. And then you see like the little nerdy little entourage.
You better watch your mouth.
Y'all just chill. I understand though. Brandon Cutler, I understand. You're filming being the Elite.
Oh no, he about to piss me off.
But Nakazawa and Don Callis,
pissed me off.
I was like, bro, y'all can chill. Like, G, y'all didn't really need to be there, but
kick him out. Ari, kick him out. Kick him out, Ari. He don't got the OB wrestling background behind him. I can talk. Fickle. You're fickle. No. You're fickle. This ain't OB wrestling. I can talk my junk.
Hold up.
Nasty. Don Callis picked the music. Don Callis damn near made that.
He did not pick that.
You know what? Go ahead.
He didn't pick that music. Matt Jackson already confirmed on being
I don't care. You know where he got it from? Don Callis playlist. He got it from Don Callis playlist.
He used to come out to it as a kid for the trampoline.
Nah, bro. Who's that other?
But
not Brandon Color. Who's the Asian dude? Who's the Asian dude?
Let me get the whole bar off. Y'all already.
I'm gonna let you talk. Ari, who's the Asian dude? Not Don Callis. That's what you look like. You look like a Nakazawa.
No,
how dare you disrespect?
Knock it off. What was that? Hey, you look like Reggie.
How dare you?
Go chase the 24-hour championship belt. Let me get my bars off, nigga. Yo.
The belt is retired.
No, I understand why they
Marvin Lee over here, man.
When I first saw it, I was like, dang, why are they coming out? Because here's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of the whole backstage incident, what it sounded like. Like they came to the door, but then an entourage followed. Like I was like, yo, this is how they pulled up on CM Punk.
What is wrong with this dude, yo?
Then it was 6 people. Yo, hey, CM Punk must have felt like Solo. CM Punk must have felt like Solo. Matt Jackson, the one nigga bring one nigga bring 2 niggas. Now we got 3 niggas. I'm like, yo,
that's funny.
Yo,
and then you got a nigga filming it.
Oh,
I was taking crazy notes on it because I wanted to do it justice when I do a little review. But the only reason that they brought out Nakazawa was to take that bump where he did the Hurricane Rana to the outside to Pentagon.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only part he was used for. I was like, that's why you're there, nigga. That's the reason.
Need some extra bodies, man.
Why was Don Callis there?
Because he went to
need a couple extras for the movie.
He went to commentary to talk. That's why I didn't have a problem with it. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? Brandon fit. So after initially, just for that split second when they first came, I was like, man, why are you little tag-alongs? Like, let them just be great on their own, bro. Like, let's stay return, bro. We don't need y'all. But then I saw, I was like, all right, this is his. I was like, I get it now. You do the commentary. They got their own personal commentator. Then they got their
They definitely do.
Then they got their own personal cameraman. So they're filming their own personal YouTube show while they're working, bro. Like, yo, Tony, You gonna pay us for working, but we got our own monetization on the side, bro. That's nasty. And then the other dude just flips on the outside, make sure like he a human crash dummy, bro. He's like a crash pad. That's all I want to
It
say.
is what it is.
Wow. I'm glad we ain't on OUB wrestling now because Frass would hit me with 5 relaxes, kick me out the routine.
Oh yeah, the Don Callis. Yeah, the Don Callis. I ain't gonna lie, I would have went on. I would have went on.
Nah, man, I'm happy. Like I said, looking like Wrestle Kingdom.
We got
you. Kyrie Sane, first ever IWGP.
Let's go! I marked out for that.
Shout out to
Let's
Kyrie, man.
go!
Yeah,
Same
crazy,
energy.
bro.
That's still one of my favorites.
New Japan's still in my
That's
shit.
still one of
New
my
Japan's still in my
favorites,
shit.
bro.
GMO Wars, whole fucking show, man. Kari Zane, the second ever IWGP on my channel, and now she's the first in real life.
Oh shit!
I'm just saying that's crazy shit. It
What you
happened
mean?
on my
NXT
channel.
owe
It
me a
happened in
check.
real life. Did it happen in real life?
NXT owe me a check.
You gotta run Shawn Michaels fade, bro.
Yo, NXT owe me a check.
Dude,
No,
Yo, Dre, what is
gotta
it? Wrestle
have
Kingdom. This will be
down
Wrestle
to the
Kingdom
time
17,
limit.
right?
Down to the time limit, he stole you gotta run his fade, bro.
I think this will be Wrestle Kingdom 17, right?
Yup.
Let's see. I wonder what
It's
the
funny.
card looks like.
Tony Khan was talking about he wasn't going to be able to have a lot of people from AEW because he needs all those big stars, but you just let arguably one of your top 3 biggest stars at Wrestle Kingdom. So who else is going? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You got some
it's
joints,
fire.
man.
Wait, who else is going other than Kenny?
You got Okada versus Jay White. You got.
That's what I'm asking. Who do you think else show up? I think FTR will show up. Don't they got the title?
Oh no, FTR got to face whoever wins from the World Tag League match.
Wait, what date is Wrestle Kingdom on?
January
It's on the
4th.
4th of January.
What date?
It never changes.
January 4th.
Oh, the
On the
best
4th.
day ever in the world. The best day ever in the world. Best day ever.
Your birthday on the
Ever.
4th? Your birthday on the 4th of January or something?
Yeah. Wrestle Kingdom every day on my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Every day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting to see that Jay White and Okada go down board.
I ain't gonna lie.
They got
This
tight.
one- I'm actually that's the match on that card. I really am excited for, and it's been a while because I'm one of those ones. Okada, like, I'm not saying he's trash. I'm just saying as a fan, like my wrestling fan side, Okada don't do nothing for me, man.
Talk heavy,
but him and Jay White, I need Jay White to win.
That's gonna be good.
I need Jay White to win. I need.
Oh yeah.
Even though I heard White might be in the, I heard rumors of. I've been hearing a lot of rumors of White in the Rumble.
I'm kind of surprised Kenny will work with New Japan after how they did his boy Kota Ibushi.
Jay White kind of on a press tour.
That is true. I am surprised.
A couple nights ago.
Jay White.
Yeah.
Well, you know the LA Dojo. They got the dojo.
Yeah, he just got like a basketball game and throwing out T-shirts.
He's in the Clippers joint.
Getting to shoot the shots and all that stuff on the.
Yeah, I would say the New Japan Dojo.
Oh shit, that's Jay White.
The one that Shibata.
Jay.
That's all LA.
Yeah,
that's fire. I want Jay White to win.
That's crazy. Shibata lives in California because it's like, man, like when I think of like New Japan, like he's the most Japanese dude dang I could think of, like there, and like he not even living there. Like I'm like, yo, so that's wild.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of combinations I would like to see, man. I'd like to see Jay White win and possibly, who knows, man. We could possibly get maybe a Will Ospreay versus Jay White. They little feud been bubbling over this year, especially coming out of the G1. What else happened? I like some people was talking maybe Kenny versus Okada in the States. I can see that.
I ain't gonna lie, Kenny versus Ospreay is gonna be a better matchup because it's like really probably like the 2 best. But
and they're gonna be in New Japan. They're gonna wall out.
Outside of Kota Ibushi, who's the best?
Right.
But
Naito. Bias.
Maybe hoeing my money, bro.
Yeah.
Ospreay just beat him.
Naito got swag. I'll give it that. He got
Ospreay beat him. Ospreay beat Naito like twice this year.
I know.
But
crazy, dog. They hoeing my money.
The crazy thing is, for all the money
Hey.
Tony Khan pays, it's wild. For all the money that Tony Khan pays these wrestlers, right? And don't get me wrong, AEW has a lot of great matchups. They always wrestle like they're trying to go for a 5-star matchup. But Kenny Omega's best match is going to be against Will Ospreay at Wrestle Kingdom. Like, the dude you paying all the money going to have his best performance on another promotion, bro. Like,
That's why I'm happy he's doing these trios matches, because he don't got to do too much strain on his body. At least in more limited time of him wrestling, at least, what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? In the ring.
Yeah, fact. No, this
Okay,
is the
fact.
best way,
We get
especially
the
when you got
one-on-one.
Nick
Yeah,
Jackson and Ray Phoenix.
This has the possibility to go all the way up until the next year. It said all the way up to like January, right?
7 matches look like you don't have a lot of trios when you do that, though. You know what I'm saying? To a certain extent. And I wish they would have said best of 7 before the match.
That's if necessary, but I think they're gonna go to 7.
You know why the best of 7 was announced after.
But
you know, Dre, you want to know the first thing I asked Ari when about the best of 7? I asked him, where is the 7th match located?
Chicago?
Nope.
LA.
California?
Yep.
No, not California. Oh, it is in California?
Yep.
That's their first show in Los Angeles, if I'm not mistaken.
Guess who's
Louisiana?
hometown boys over there, Dre?
You already know, man. You already know what time it is.
Cucamonga cracker.
Gang, gang.
Oh, now because it's West Side gang. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, what is the fickle pick? Somebody press the fickle button. You just went all that CM Punk, the Young Bucks walling.
Oh my god.
And now, yeah, gang.
Sorry, yo.
Gang.
All right,
Fickle, bro. Straight fickle.
I ain't editing shit.
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh, I'm about to say. I want Joe to see that.
See everything.
See this nigga ain't no real Brooklyn nigga. But no, man, I'm thinking definitely looking like it's gonna be an interesting joint with Ospreay and Kenny Omega, man. The feud has been bubbling all over Twitter. We've seen the running that they had over the year. I mean, last time they wrestled was like 2015 at PWG. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, that could have been my rebuttal to Dre. Like, shout out to Ospreay. I know it's in New Japan, but even after that happened, that could be the AEW like rebuttal to that match. Kenny and Pac, bro. Shout out to Ospreay. I'm a fan of Ospreay, but the one thing I'm putting, giving Pac more over Ospreay is the ring psychology, like, is a lot better. So and then
over the years though,
and then at the same, no, he has. I'm like I said, I'm putting him over. I gotta give Pac. Oh, you said Pac growing up.
You're right.
Yeah. No, yeah, he did. Yeah, like I said, Pac, he's not. And then Pac can do the high flying. Like I said, and I think the chemistry might be better, bro. Like we gotta add that too. In wrestling, that chemistry factor. Like some people are just that damn good at their job, where they can like make somebody look better, or they know the timing and all that. But we know when it's one of those ones that's good at their job and the chemistry there, Meltzer gonna go crazy. He might go crazy off of Ospreay and Omega, but I really honestly
we only got to see a little bit of Ospreay and Omega in the ring, so.
Yeah,
it's still
bit, yeah. I can't say it's gonna be there. This is all, like,
bro.
prediction.
The potential is just like, yo, it give you them butterflies as a wrestling fan. Like, yo, you know, this might be one of them ones. Like,
yeah, to me, it's Kenny and Pac.
Remember how, like, Wrestle Kingdom used to have you be looking like, yo, this match gonna be.
It's going to feel like that because of the setting and everything too. I give them that. Definitely Wrestling Kingdom. The storyline, finally, these two get the. I feel you, but I don't know, man.
Kenny was scoring the feeling, man.
I give you Kenny. Kenny next year. Kenny next year might
the
be
promo
crazy.
he did.
I don't know, Ari. You might get
You
your
body
boys
a nigga
back.
Japanese, bro.
I will say this: the way low key, the negative turned into the positive. Him being out for a while because his injuries, and now he's smartly, other like all the other people in the locker room. Apparently, even you, Adam Cole. I'm sorry. He actually took more time to let himself heal. He let himself heal, y'all. See, the thing that CM Punk has been screaming and shouting to y'all, the reason why Kenny Omega went to save the dog low key, I figured it out. He went to save the dog because that's my boys. It's two of y'all. Y'all got it. And I kind of agree with
Shout
the
out to
nigga.
Larry the dog. Get well soon.
I kind of agree with the nigga. He kind of right. he kind of right. Y'all be wilding. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I be wilding too. But when it gets to that extent, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down. Know what I mean? I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna let this rib at least finish lining up, and then I'm gonna go back out there and wall out again. Cause I'm thinking Ari next year, and then this is my early prediction for him. He might be superstar of the year.
Who knows? If he's
The only reason I'm saying that because his booking, the way it's gonna start, and with like Tony is what it is, bro. Like he do go by the fans, he'll do other stuff. And this is me being fair, he do go by the stuff, but Kenny about to get back in his bag. Like you and I'm even saying this. You saw I'm being a fan. I want the elite that return low key, them doing their hiatus, whatever. I felt like that helped them. I'm gonna be real. When I mean helped them, it helped bring back that feel. Like, oh yeah, we missed them for this. So now low key they get a reset. All the bullshit, all the y'all slightly slacking, not saying y'all getting worse than nothing, but you know how some careers could start going down or whatever. Y'all getting near? Nah, the fans back. We back. Y'all was out for a while. It was a situation like battle raps like wrestling. You gave us time to miss you.
Don't you cry no more.
Exactly, Ari. And that's why when you said that was a bar. They gave them time. They gave them time for the fans to miss them. So I'm saying this here. If he's not the guy, I'm guaranteed Kenny Omega is going to be top 2 for Superstar of the Year next year. And this is me saying that. I think next year run, match quality wise, everything, I think he about to spaz out. I ain't gonna hold you. Like he's about to wild out. Like you got Pop down the line set up. You got Will Ospreay set up. And now with them, he's gonna have something in the middle. Bruh, like this might be Kenny here. Like, and then Roman, we all know like next year somewhere next year is the end. Kenny cook unless MJF. I'm not gonna shut down your championship run. I'm just going off for the superstars I can see it. But I had to shout out your boy because the way it's starting off, he's one of those wrestlers I give credit to Kenny, like Kenny, Bryan Danielson, certain superstars. The way they start, low key is how they finish. Like if you pay attention to their career, when Kenny walls out Wrestle Kingdom, his end of the year is fire. Is fire.
World Tag League tournament and see who's in it. So you got Sonata and Tetsuya Naito. You got Yoshihashi. You got Yujiro Takahashi and Evil. You got Shane Hayes and Mickey Nolas. That's what was the dudes from that was in the dudes from what was the name? They was in NXT, the tag team. They were from like Australia. Remember they had the fire match with AOP?
You're talking about
the AOP matches.
Danny Burch and Oni.
That's 1 and 2.
They was like this is like early fire in it. This is like we're talking like 2000.
You said AOP, so I'm trying. I ain't gonna lie. That's what came up though. I ain't gonna lie. That was a good shout by Jerry.
Fired. Remember the one dude got fired and the other dude stayed, and then they kind of kept him around for a little while. His name was like Shane something. Shane.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Cause I'm a fan of one of them. Shane, he talking about Shane. He talking about
What's
what
their
was
name
their
too?
name?
Wesley Blake.
No.
I know, but I know what you're talking about, Ari. It was
they were from Australia.
No,
Or
it wasn't
New Zealand
Wesley
or something
Blake.
like that.
Ari, Sue, you talking about Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy tag team.
Yeah.
He's talking about Shane Thorne. And
Shane Thorne.
It was the dude with the white blonde. I'm a fan of Shane
He was
Thorne.
He was like a dirty blonde hair. Like
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So they're back together. They're back together in New Japan. Yep.
What?
Yep. Let me just.
What was the original name of their team in NXT though?
Bruh, I can't think of it for the life of me.
That's crazy because they did.
It had something to do with like where they were from or some shit like that.
Wait, they didn't wrestle.
Your boy Leo Rush is in the Super Junior Tag League tournament. Him and my boy he's from he with Chaos. He's a fire wrestler too, but he's in the Super Junior Tag League tournament. So shout out to him, you know what I'm saying? Because he been talking to shit saying like, yo, I'm not that retirement shit that people been trying to put on me and some corny shit. I'm out here trying to get to it, my nigga. Like, let me get to it and stop trying to like always put some smart on my name when y'all see me. Like, I feel like they really try to treat him like the Isaiah Thomas of wrestling, and I think that's funny.
I mean Leo.
They do kind of got a lot of similarities in a sense, like of how they were treated in a sense, like.
Tripp should really bring Leo Rush back.
Yo, here's a great quote from the Young Bucks book right here. It says, describing when they first started wrestling, 16, dad made him a wrestling ring in the backyard. They all got with their group, and they all made their own little wrestling names and whatnot. And that's something I did as a child too. I didn't get a wrestling ring, but we would wrestle in the grass to trampolines and whatnot. So I could relate to that. I could relate to that part. And dang, I could relate to this part because I was called ASH, my initials, basically after RVD. And this dude says, Matt, and this is how I knew we were the same. We were born the same year too. Matt, his name was
almost a superhero.
BYWA. Oh my God.
Ari stole my bars. You're nasty. You couldn't wait. I was trying to wait, yo.
I was sitting there like, wait a second. Like, Sue, you know how on the end of the CIA record, on the Gibbs record, it was like CAI, crack, CIA. Yeah, like it came together.
As soon as he said it, and he said it like RBD, I literally pictured it.
I'm like, super hero. Why you do me like that, bro? I thought we was brothers.
Yo, I'm mad you
baby out here running with it. You be running around with
you floored me with that, bro. You straight floored me with that. I wasn't ready for that, bro.
Running around with the Ray Phoenix.
I was ASH. He was Mr. BYWA. Our version of RVD, who is the pioneer, as they state, of the new style of wrestling, striking, and high flying. Bruh, that sounds about right. Give RVD his flowers to go.
Yo, okay. All right.
He birthed these fools. He birthed the elite. He birthed the elite.
It's not this
if they book.
You know what, Dre? I will say, yo, I'm gonna say it on this show.
Give my guy his
for the future. I apologize, Dre.
He's top one for me,
because I do see I am a little harsh on you on my show sometimes. Because if this was Zoe Wrestling, oh my god,
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I probably would have muted you. You did not, yo. What is he, yo? You writing for Kid Chaos right now?
I've been trying to say I'm sick of my Kid
Chaos type schemes to get to the punch I don't like.
Y'all say I'm sick with my Kenny Omega fandom, but this nigga Dre, he put out a Young Bucks book just to give this nigga RVD praise.
This is a sick Negro.
Clear as day.
I swear to do it for that. I started looking for it once I had the book up. I switched from CM Stan to Dre Buck because of the West Coast biasness. You know what I'm saying? Once I realized what coast they are, I was like, all right, let me hurry up and
How you forget where
switch
they're from?
teams. Like,
Wow.
let me switch back to the
Yo,
West Coast.
wow, yo.
Let's
How
switch back to the
where's
West Coast,
Fickle?
man.
Yeah, how you forget where they're from?
Man, y'all got so many different.
Yo,
Pitts and Phoenix gonna be in LA trying to be the Cucamonga cracker killers.
Oh man.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
That should be right at home in Cucamonga, man, California.
Yo, I can't wait to random. Did y'all hear about the Black Israelites pulling up on the Barclays Center for the Brooklyn Nets game?
What?
Yo, they was outside, like.
If nobody gonna stand up in the NBA for Kyrie, why not, bro?
Eagle or nothing, bro. I'm talking
like
Malcolm X movie when all them niggas went to the hospital to go get Brother Johnson.
Nah,
bruh, I'm about to be on super West Coast time right now because I know y'all probably heard this, but I just got the news right now. So if I'm super late, let me know if I'm super late.
Yo, Ari, take that down.
Yo, yeah.
Yo,
Ari,
take that down.
Relax.
Yo, whoa, you put that in the
my
chat.
face on there.
Yo, they cancel people.
Yo, man.
You don't know how much I despise this nigga, bro.
You got Frass.
My name's not Frass.
Yeah, you know, I throw rocks at the motherfuckers on the Geyser Strip. Stop playing with me.
I can't even
From Oli.
My brain shut down. Yeah, that thing made my whole brain shut down, bro. Like, what the fuck?
But no, man. Like I said, man, I can't wait. Like I said, man, this is about to be an interesting little end of the fourth quarter of the wrestling year, man. We got War Games coming up this week. I gotta watch SmackDown. Monday Night Raw to see what's going down. So KO about to turn up. That's his show. I don't know what happened. It's pretty still on right now, actually. But I want to plug out joints before y'all get up out of here, man.
Yeah, I might get out here because I gotta go touch wifey butt. You can follow me on all platforms of Fresh and Frost TV. We got OE Wrestling Podcast. We can find the co-host right next to me. He nasty right now. But OE Wrestling Podcast, Raw and Blunt Podcast. You can find me on Twitch, streaming and all of that, man. I'm everywhere. Oh, new podcast on the way. This is one of those ones for the mental health. We will promote in small businesses, so hit me up. I'm not going to reveal the name yet because I got to copyright it. But other than that, yeah, go follow me. Sit back and relax.
Spring Valley porno shop, if you would like to sponsor me, you know what I'm saying?
All right. First it was the J word.
It is only supper time.
And now porn. Y'all
once again, wow. It is only supper time where this man is at. Why is he like this?
7:20. I think I'm about to go watch Jade Cargill versus Nyla Jax in slow-mo. Or maybe I'll just watch it twice.
That's so weird. Make sure someone knows your hands is on the table. So put both your hands on the table.
I can't make no promises, sir.
Yo, I'm out, yo. Shout out to Get Your Bars Off podcast. All right,
happy hand, happy life.
Yo, get up. Yo, kick him off. Hold on. Kick that man off. I'm pointing the wrong way. Kick him off.
Okay, yo, this dude is out of control, son. Yo,
but man, you know what? I'm about to go down that Spring Valley porn shop. I don't know how they still in business, man, but shout out to them, man. Man, you ain't got to worry about no shipping. You ain't got to worry about no waiting a couple days, man. You get in, get out, get what you need. Get right to business.
This is a sick Negro.
I can't breathe, bro. I cannot breathe. Yo, Dre.
You're dead ass. Dead ass. I'm being dead ass right now. Man, I'm right next to Tijuana. If I had some money, if I had $20, I'd be straight. I could probably get some top for $20. It's like the red light district out there, bro. You can just walk the streets of Tijuana. It's like a 20-minute.
Yo, this nigga is on here having an HBO documentary right now, bro. Like, nigga,
Hey, I swear to God, y'all ever come to San Diego, go to Tijuana, bro.
I'm good, bro. You trying to have me going? You trying to have me find? Nah, man. I'm gonna end up on one of them soft white underbelly interviews or some shit.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. It's like a Vice TV documentary.
Oh my god.
All right, Sean. I'm about to hear my guys.
Wow.
All right, well, I guess I'm next on the outro. You can follow me at SXDZ, S.DZ on Facebook. Oh, wait. Major RIP and pieces given and condolences to the family of Jason David Frank, known as Tommy Oliver, the green, white, red, black ranger. He's supposedly, well, he is the greatest ranger of all time. I lost a piece of my childhood, and I know a lot of people have, and it's a huge blow to the nerd geek community and anybody who ever watched Power Rangers growing up. So RIP and condolences to him. Shout out to him. Yeah, and just a little further, like, just because you are of a certain status, it doesn't mean that you don't got personal demons that you fight in. And that's why I don't get too wrapped up into these celebrities and stars life as much, because my life is too much to handle. And these people just are normal people at the end of the day. And they do go through human shit. They don't show it, but some people do. So peace and condolences to him, and no bad words on him, no slander, because of whatever is going around his death. So pieces to his family and condolences. But you can follow me at SXDZ on Facebook. I will put my friend code out for Pokemon Scarlet drop. I do have Scarlet, so yeah, shout out to that, and watch Get Your Bars Off podcast.
Ari Starks on all platforms. This is Starks Smarks. We are out of this joint, man. Jeez Louise. All right, man. Rest in peace, though. Green Ranger, man. Facts.
Niggas is long with it tonight.